to this Suns team, realizing that they have to go into this one without two of their normal starters, and realizing somebody is going to have to step up. Right now, a confident crew wearing the Suns uniform. They realize what's at stake. We mentioned the Nuggets come out in their white uniforms with the black and gold trim. They have Porter, Gordon, Jokic, Caldwell Pope, and Jamal Murray. The Suns with Landry Shamet getting the start tonight, along with Durant, Jock Landale getting the start, along with Booker and Cameron Payne. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you'll stay with us as the Suns get set to shine. A must-win situation if their season is to stay alive. Ready for the opening tip. Again, Mark Davis, Ben Taylor, Tyler Ford are the officials for the NBA in this game tonight. So it'll be Jokic against Landale to get this one underway. Ready for the ball to be tossed up between the two. Everybody seems like on their feet here at the arena for the opening tip. The Suns, with the two victories they've had here at home, have gotten off to an excellent start, pushing the ball up, getting some rebounds, and getting some early hoops. And right now, the opening tip will go to Denver. And it comes right back now to Caldwell Pope. He hands it over now to Jamal Murray. Murray one-handing the ball as he keeps it away from Shamet. Drives to his right, goes in underneath the Caldwell Pope. He's wide open for a layup. Well, the Suns have to get their defensive assignments straightened out here very early. That time the layup puts Denver ahead. Here's a three-pointer. Shazam! Cameron Payne comes right down and knocks down a trio as the Suns have the basketball for the first time.
That's a great start to get a bucket from someone other than Devin Booker, Kevin Durant to start this game.
Out on top now, taking it down inside and getting another close-in look is Porter, and he lays it up and in. So Denver with two layups, and they've been able to knock him down. Here's Booker on the drive at the baseline, turn from 14, shot off, not good. Rebound comes down to Jamal Murray. Murray pushes it up in a hurry into the lane. Gives it to underneath. Now they go to Porter. He's got another layup. Michael Porter on a nice feed from Jokic. So 3 looks under the basket by Denver and 3 hoops. And they have an early 6-3 lead. Here's Payne left side. Payne throws it out on top to Shamet. A 3 off the back of the rim, not good. Rebound controlled by Gordon. And he comes out of backcourt in a hurry. Gets into the lane. Has another layup, but this one won't go. And it's knocked down and picked up by the Suns. Durant has it. Cross court, Shamet. Another outside shot. No good. Tip up, no, by Lindell. And it's knocked down and controlled by Aaron Gordon. Gordon will bring it up. Gordon just left of the key. Backs down into the lane area. He now has a fadeaway off the glass from 15. Not good. Rebound going to be corralled by Cameron Payne. Payne's going to take it in. Payne's going to score the hoop.
Yeah, you need that pace. You need that push. Cameron Payne on point right now, doing a nice job for the Suns.
And it's a 1-point Denver lead. Handling the basketball, Gordon. Jokic comes out on top to get it now. Give it off to Murray. Murray right to the free throw stripe. Off to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer off, no good. Rebound picked off the floor by the Suns' Kevin Durant. Durant into the front court now. Gordon out to meet him defensively for Denver. That's the matchup. Bounce it over on the side to Shamet. Shamet has it knocked away. The ball is loose, and Denver comes up with it. Get it out to Caldwell Pope. He'll come down for the layup, and he'll score it. Caldwell Pope. And the Suns' turnover was costly, 8-5. That's our score right now. Denver with the lead. And Cameron Payne with the basketball for the Suns. Gets it out on top for Booker. Booker leads it over now to Shamet. And his pass in the corner is deflected out of bounds by Caldwell Pope. Suns will still have possession, 9 seconds to shoot it.
9 seconds, got to execute, set some good screens, get some movement.
And let's see, Devin Booker.
Booker's going to take it out.
Booker will inbound the basketball on the side and has it and gets it out on top to Landale. Back to Booker. Booker inside to Landale. He's got one over the rim and in. Nice heads-up play. Booker over to Landale for the hoop. And it's a 1-point Denver lead. Just underway with playoff action in Phoenix tonight. Here's Jokic out of the high post area now. Give it off to Murray. Murray's three-pointer not good. Rebound is corralled by Landry Shamet, and he gets it off down to Devin Booker. Booker for the Suns over on the near side. Take it right to the rim and score.
Again, they pushed the ball. You had a mismatch inside, so someone's got to pick up Devin Booker. It was Jokic, so Devin goes right by him quickly.
Jokic pass is off the foot of Lindell, so it'll be a kicking violation, and possession will belong to Denver. The Suns with a 9-8 lead.
You cannot go to sleep when Jamal Murray passes the ball. As soon as he gets it to Jokic, he's going to try to beat you with the backdoor cut. Jock Landell got his foot on that one, or else it would have been another layup.
Ball is inbounded out to Murray now for Denver. Cross court Jokic. Jokic wants to back down left of the lane. He does, and we get a reach in here to knock the ball away. And that foul will be on Jock Landale of the Suns. Non-shooting, and it'll be inbounded by the Nuggets with a new 14 seconds on the shot clock. And inbound will be Nikola Jokic. Jokic into Gordon. Gordon out on the perimeter over to Porter. He'll crank up a three. Not good. Rebound pulled down by the Suns. Durant has the basketball. He brings it up front. Bounce it into Lindell, but it's deflected away. Picked up by Denver. Jokic gets it. Over to Murray. Murray on the near side. Murray backs away, gets it out front to Jokic. Jokic at three-point range, straddling things in the corner. Murray a three. Got it.
Just a flare screen. Murray, Suns want to switch, but you got to make sure that you're going with them as well. There you go.
Payne, reverse layup by Cameron Payne. He knocks down the hoop and he's fouled on the play. Just a dandy maneuver. We've seen him do it many times over the course of this season. Payne got underneath the reverse layup off the glass, hit it, and he was fouled on the play. Porter picks up the foul for Denver, and Cameron Payne will go to the free throw line. So Payne takes a long look. Couple of bounces of the basketball, and the free throw is not good. Game is tied at 11. Denver comes up to Caldwell Pope. He's over a three-point range on the left side. Out to Jokic. Jokic on the drive. Jokic inside, and the shot rolls around the rim and goes. 2-point lead for Denver. Booker brings the ball up front over on the left side. Bounce it out on top to Shamet. Over it goes to Durant. Durant back out to Shamet. Three-pointer. Shoots in! Landry Shamet.
Yeah, if they're going to leave him alone and try to double team Kevin and Devin Booker, Landry's got to step up and make those shots.
Handling the ball now is Gordon for Denver. Gordon gets it out on top to Jokic. Jokic to the foot on the three-point line. Now takes it in. His floater is good. Little 5-footer into the lane, and he knocks it down. 1-point lead for the Nuggets. Here on the near side, Booker handling the ball for the Suns now. Moves left, gets it into Lindell. Can't shoot it, but his pass out on top's knocked down. Caldwell Pope has it, goes inside, and he scores over the shoulder and in. So a couple of turnovers by the Suns here have cost them. Now Durant with the ball for Phoenix. Fakes left, drives right. Gets to the baseline for a shot that won't go, but he's fouled on the play. He'll go to the line here. Gordon will pick up the Denver foul. We'll pick up a timeout. 6 minutes, 34 seconds remain in this opening quarter. A 17-14 Denver lead. Back after these messages.
Boot Barn honors a Western legacy built by those who persevere through resourceful determination. Ariat honors that same legacy by bringing innovative technology to classic pieces. Driven by a dedication to the craft, Ariat blends timeless Western artistry with advanced performance features for the modern cowboy and rodeo athlete. Out west, ingenuity is second to none. Ariat at Boot Barn.
Hey Suns fans, the NBA playoffs are here and you can turn crossovers into cash with FanDuel. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now and new customers can place a $5 bet and get an instant $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. There's no better place to bet on all the playoff action than America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, official sportsbook of the Phoenix Suns. 21 plus and present in AC. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-XSEPT or text NEXTSTEP to 53342.
Hey, it's Vince Marotta, and I've been telling you about Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen being the new official pizza of the Suns and Mercury, sure. But did you know that Spinato's dough gets rolled out fresh before every event at Footprint Center? Meaning you're enjoying the same high-quality pizza at the game as you do at the 5 Valley Spinato's locations around town. And don't forget, Spinato's happy hour is every day from open till 6 p.m. with a 10 under $10 menu and specials on wine, cocktails, and draft beer. Spinato's delivers and offers a full catering menu. Spinato's, food that brings people together.
Every day connected, comfortable, reliable. Every day you count on power for everything from your smartphone to your air conditioning. At APS, we work around the clock to deliver some of the most reliable service in the country. We invest in infrastructure upgrades across Arizona. We prepare for storms and keep you informed with alerts as we work safely to restore power. Together, all of us can help make every day brighter. Find ways to stay safe and informed at aps.com/brighter.
Hey kids, here's your chance to hone those basketball skills with help from the Suns. Perfect that shot. Work on your handle. Learn how to become a better lockdown defender. It's all possible at the Phoenix Suns summer basketball camps. There are 3 camps to choose from. A day camp in the Southeast Valley at Williams Field High School, and 2 sessions in the Northwest Valley at Thunderbird High School. Go to jrsuns.com for more information. The Phoenix Suns are committed to improving your skills.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
The Suns' 3 turnovers have cost them 7 points, but Cameron Payne off to a nice start here, Tim. He's hit all 3 of his shots so far.
Yeah, 7 points for Cameron Payne, doing a nice job being aggressive and pushing the ball up the floor, attacking the basket. Need to take care of the ball, have to rebound and take care of the ball tonight. Ball fake this Denver Nugget team. They are aggressive defensively. They will try to jump in passing lanes, so ball fake them, get them out of position, back cut them a little bit here.
All right, after the timeout now, 17-14 our score. The Nuggets with the lead. Both teams coming out the way they started the game. And Kevin Durant was fouled on his baseline shot by Gordon just before the timeout. And so we'll see Kevin Durant at the free throw line right now to shoot a pair. Durant with the look, and his first free throw is good. He will have another. He has not taken a shot from the field as yet, and this is his first scoring as he waits for his second free throw. The look by KD, and they're both good. It is a 1-point Denver lead right now as Jamal Murray is picked up by the Suns' Landry Shamet defensively. Murray will bring it up into the front court for Denver. Bounce it over on the left side for Caldwell Pope into Jokic. Jokic back to Caldwell Pope to the rim and in. They've gotten a lot of driving close-in layups, and that was another for Denver. Up out the backcourt for the Suns is Cameron Payne. Inside the Landale score. Well,
And Jokic gets away with a hit.
Yes.
Wow.
19-18. 1-point lead for Denver. Landale getting the ball right underneath, and he was hit hard, but he was able to finish the shot. Now Jokic gets it down to Caldwell Pope. Pass inside, knocked down, loose. He's going to get a reach in, and another foul here.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's on Jock Landale.
Yes.
So now Kevin Young and Monty Williams trying to talk about, do we go with him longer, or do we bring in Bismack Biyombo right now? He's going to go with Biz.
Yep. So Landale had scored 2 hoops, 4 points while he was in there, but he's picked up 2 fouls. And first free throw is not good by Gordon. And Bismack Biyombo will now check in for the Suns. He's 6'8", 255, 12-year pro. So he'll be matched up against the bigger Nikola Jokic. We have 5 minutes, 55 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter in Phoenix. Aaron Gordon waiting at the free throw line for his second try for the Nuggets. And here's the look, and here's the shot, and it is not good. He missed them both. And Biyombo clears the glass for the Suns. Gets it over on the side now to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Booker. Booker on the angle left. Booker will launch a 3. Shazam! Booker hits the 3-0. 21-19 as the Suns have the lead. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Gordon with the ball now between the circles down for Denver over to Jamal Murray. Murray, left lane, out on top, Jokic. He moves inside, has a floater that's short, gets his own rebound, follows and scores.
That's what you can't happen. You can't have him miss a shot and just follow it right up.
Game is tied now at 21. Booker on the right side for the Suns. Working against him is Porter. Booker is going to launch another three. It's not good, but the rebound is tracked down by Shamet. Gets it over on the side to Booker. Now cross court to Payne. A three. Shazam! Cameron Payne off to a great start here. 24-21. The Suns lead it. Jamal Murray drives quickly up out of backcourt for the Nuggets. Now spreads out their offensive attack. Now he wants to launch a three. Won't get it. Rebound comes down to Shamet. Suns with a 24-21 lead. Shamet the lob going into Durant. Turnaround misses from 10-12 feet. And the rebound tipped down and controlled by Murray for Denver. Murray over on the angle left. Murray turns facing the basket against Booker, who has him right down defensively. Out it comes to Jokic. Jokic to the rim. Shot won't go. Rebound knocked down. Jokic gets it, follows, and gets the roll on that follow-up shot. 24-23. The Suns lead it with 4 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter in Phoenix. Lobbing it inside Durant, but he's pushed. Goes to the floor, no whistle, the shot didn't go. Suns have to hurry back defensively. Gordon gets it out to Porter. Porter on the drive, up and under. The shot, not good, but he's going to go to the line, and there'll be a foul called. And the foul will mean free throws coming up here. Biombo will pick up the foul. We have 3:49, the time remaining here in this opening quarter. Denver wants to make some changes here as the Browns are getting the warm-ups off. First free throw here by Porter is good, so we're going to see. Well, the announcement you're hearing in the background is for Terrence Ross coming in for the Suns, 6'6" performer. And then the Browns.
So he came in for Cameron Payne. So now the Suns need to find someone, whether it's Landry Shamet, Terrence Ross, to get the ball. It looks like Devin Booker will handle it. Now Landry Shamet to push it. They attack this Denver defense.
Porter got the free throws to give Denver a 1-point lead. Suns come back. They go to Durant. Durant over on the left side, backing down, turnaround from 14, can't get it. And Bruce Brown was there defensively for Denver. Up out of backcourt, down Gordon. Gordon sees an opening, drives inside, takes it to the rim and scores. Just a muscle by Gordon, and he made it pay off. And it's a 27-24 Denver lead.
22 of Denver's 24 points have come in the paint.
Out on top now, Kevin Durant. He gets in the lane, puts up a shot that won't go. Tip in will by Biombo. Bismack Biombo tipped it in. And Denver with a 1-point edge as we have 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Denver gets it to Brown over on the right side. Bruce Brown now to Jokic. Jokic posting up low on the right side. Ball's poked away. It will go out of bounds. Still will belong to Denver, but good defense there by Biombo. Now the Suns are going to come in with T.J. Warren, but we're going to have a timeout called right here with 2:50 remaining in the opening quarter. 27-26 our score. Denver by 1. Back right after the full timeout.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint.
Healthy planet, healthy people.
With 39 valley-wide locations and more coming soon, you're sure to have a Cobblestone near you. Save time, save money, and go unlimited with Cobblestone Auto Spa. When you sign up for an unlimited plan, enjoy the benefits and wash all you want with no contract required. Just ask a Cobblestone team member for more details. Or visit cobblestone.com to find a location near you and sign up today. Cobblestone Auto Spa, official car wash partner of the Phoenix Suns. Let's go Suns.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Does buying a home in today's market feel impossible? At Mountain America Credit Union, your dream of home ownership is still alive. We offer one-on-one guidance, a quick application process, and for a limited time, a free appraisal. Visit a Mountain America mortgage expert to craft a dream loan for your dream home. On approved credit, membership required based on eligibility. Offer can change or be withdrawn at any time. Some restrictions apply. Equal housing lender. NMLS ID 462815.
He's not coming down.
I know. I'm calling the nurse.
Please go to sleep. Okay.
Hi, it's Camila again. I'm sorry. I know it's late. It just feels like we've tried everything.
Yes.
Okay. And you'll stay on the line?
Absolutely. I'll be right here, Camila.
Thank you.
This is what care sounds like. Banner Health's Nurse Now line is available 24/7 to give you a listening ear. Banner Health. Exhale.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
Let's pause for station identification right now. Reminding you, this is the Suns Basketball Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
This hour powered by FanDuel.
The Suns making changes down. T.J. Warren, of course, is in there. Terrence Ross is in. Bismack Biyombo is on the floor. And let's see, is that Torrey Craig? Yes. Booker remains in. It's a 1-point Denver lead. Cameron Payne came out. He didn't miss a shot while he was on the floor. 10 points, 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from three-point range, but he's not on the floor now. And we're down to 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the quarter. Jokic on the bounce pass, hand that off to Brown, and was knocked away by Biyombo. So a good defensive interior by the Suns. Possession will still belong to Denver, but they only have 2.4 seconds now to try and get a shot. Bruce Brown will inbound at the baseline. And Jokic trying to push Biyombo out of the way. And finally, hold on here now. Going to get a foul called. It'll be on Biyombo.
It's just, again, it's the second foul. Now the ball is out of bounds, so there'll be a one shot. He's not even holding him. What is Mark Davis looking at?
Now the officials are Mark Davis, Ben Taylor, Tyler Ford. Not exactly an all-star team. And we have a free throw.
Yeah, the ball hadn't been inbounded yet, so it's a dead ball foul. So one shot, Denver retains the possession.
But they get 14 seconds now on the shot clock where they had 2 before.
Where they had 2.4.
Yeah. So nice play for Denver.
Oh, now they're going to move the ball. Wow, that's interesting.
Well, now they inbound the ball. They get it into Jokic. Off to Caldwell Pope. Out on top it comes. Back to Jokic. Now to Caldwell Pope for 3, and he knocks it down. So that turns into a 4-point play for Denver and giving them a 31-26 lead. Devin Booker picked up by Brown. Takes it inside. Ball's knocked away. Suns will still have possession with 15 seconds on the shot clock. And waiting now to see who's going to toss the ball in from out of bounds. And it's going to be Torrey Craig at the baseline. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Into Booker. Brown defending him. That's Christian Brown. Has a hand on him. And now they swing it out on top, and a pass, not a good pass from Ross, and it's stolen easily by Brown. Get it in the corner to Caldwell Pope, and he hits a 3. So it's 34-26, Denver, and we're down to 2 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. So the last 4 or 5 minutes have been tough on the Suns. Here is Booker out on top. Here's the three-pointer. Spins out on Terrence Ross. Halfway down, kicked out, not good. And the ball will be controlled by the Nuggets. Brown out on top to Jokic. He's the three-point range over on the right side. Going to drive the baseline, gets the shot up, and hits it. And it's a 10-point lead all of the sudden by Denver. Up out of the backcourt now is Booker. Booker at the baseline, 10-12-footer. Bounces off, not good. On the rebound underneath, we're going to have a foul called. It's on Torrey Craig. Oh, he had to look to see that one, and that puts the Suns over the team foul limit here with 1:26 remaining. And as I said, all of a sudden it's a 10-point game with Denver going to the free throw line. 36-26. Minute 26 remaining here in the opening quarter. And
Suns just need to keep their composure, keep playing as a team. Obviously, not getting the calls. It's already, and again, it's those things we talk about. Al, are they being aggressive, going to the basket? Yes.
Jeff Green checked in just before that last play, and he's at the free throw line getting the first. And now Cameron Payne is going to come back in. Denver's on a 10-0 run. And it all started on that foul call that was very questionable. Both free throws by Green are good. And it's now a 12-point Denver lead in the final minute plus here of the opening quarter. And Payne, who played so well, hadn't missed a shot at 10 points, but was taken out. And now we're going to get a foul called away from the play here. And it's on Green. Jeff Green will pick up the foul.
The good news is it's a foul. Bad news is they're probably going to stop calling it. There's your one foul. I gave you your foul.
All right, Ross will inbound it, gets it on to Biyombo. Biyombo out on top, hands the ball to Booker. Booker back to Ross, fakes right, drives left, has a 15-foot jump shot, can't knock it down, off the back of the rim, and the rebound to Christian Brown. Gets it over on the side to Jokic, out on top. Brown, he goes in for a jump hook. Bruce Brown won't get it. Jokic will. He'll follow and score. And now we've got a clock problem here. The official checking the time. 58.5 seconds remaining in the quarter. And all of a sudden we have a 40-26 ball game. Denver with the lead. And the Suns made a lot of changes early. And Denver really took advantage of the Suns not being really very well organized after getting off to a good start. Here's Payne. Little 14-footer won't go. And the rebound will be controlled by Caldwell Pope of Denver. And he lobs it over to Nikola Jokic, and he turns, and it's a little 8-footer.
Yeah, the Suns right now just not scoring, and they can't get a stop. It's 5-6 possessions in a row where the Denver Nuggets just score at will. 26 points in the paint.
Here's Cameron Payne, gets it out to Booker. Booker on the drive. Booker has it knocked down and blocked from behind and picked up by Denver. And then we'll get a foul call. A couple of players going to the floor. Terrence Ross on the collision will pick up the Denver foul. Again, the Suns are over the limit. So more free throws coming up here for Denver. And Kevin Durant, who has not hit a field goal. He has 2 free throws. He's going to come back in the game. But he was on the bench. Suns made a lot of changes here early after their starters have gotten off to a pretty good start. Particularly Cameron Payne. Had 10 points, hadn't missed a shot. There's the first free throw up and good for Caldwell Pope. Now Durant's coming in and Biyombo coming out.
Just offense for the last 15.3 seconds. Suns are right now on the wrong end of a 16-0 run. Could be 17 if Kentavious Caldwell Pope makes this, and it's a 40-point plus quarter for the Denver Nuggets. They're shooting the ball.
Yep.
Unbelievably, 63%.
44-26 Denver. And Booker up out of backcourt. Christian Brown defending him. Booker over on the left side. He breaks loose, stops, has a 15-foot jump shot that's short. And the rebound belongs to Denver as the first quarter comes to an end with the score in this one. Denver 44, the Phoenix Suns 26, and the second quarter coming right up.
When you download the Fry's app, you have easy access to savings every day. Get the most out of weekly sales and receive personalized coupons to save on your favorite items, all while earning 1 fuel point for every $1 spent. Fry's makes it easy to save while you shop, whether it's in-store or online, so you get the most value out of every trip, every time. Download the Fry's app now to save big on your next purchase. Fry's, fresh for everyone. Must have a digital account to redeem offers. Restrictions may apply. See site for details.
Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers is every Arizona sports fan's favorite neighborhood burger joint for the juiciest burgers, delicious stadium char dogs, and of course, every refreshing cold beer on the planet. Enjoy the lively atmosphere cheering on your Suns at one of our 14 Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers locations throughout the valley. Order to go, buy a gift card for a friend, or find out our upcoming events, special deals, and the location nearest you on our website, coldbeers.com. Leave the traffic to the lanes on the court and use Valley Metro's Rail Ride. Hop on Light Rail with your ticket to any Suns or Mercury home game, and that's your fare to ride. Your ticket to any event at Footprint Center is your free ticket to ride Light Rail to and from all the action. All trains board and deboard at 3rd Street and Jefferson near Footprint Center. Visit valleymetro.org/railride. That's valleymetro.org/railride.
Suns fans, the 2023 playoffs are here.
Right to the rim.
And we need you to join us.
Back to 8 for the second time.
As the heat rises in the valley, so does the intensity. This squad is hungry and priming for a thrilling postseason you won't want to miss.
It's blocked from behind by Durant.
Help us turn up the heat and cheer on your Suns to victory. Secure your seats at suns.com/tickets.
Oh, brother.
It's time to rally the valley.
Here, moment makers are everywhere, from those in housekeeping to hospitality, from the front desk to the bars to the restaurants and the pools, who turn simple moments for our guests into lasting memories. And they can turn a job into a career that turns coworkers into family. Working together for the greater good of our community. Gila River Resorts and Casinos, this is your moment to shine.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding, and as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
We've got to sell our houses.
And find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Open Door. Start with a free offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. license 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
Well, for every assist the Suns have, Chick-fil-A Valley Restaurants donate $25 to Suns charities. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. Well, a big run to close out the opening quarter by Denver, and they'll take a 44-26 lead into the second quarter. The Suns will have possession, and they'll bring it up with Cameron Payne handling it. And gives it over to Durant. His baseline shot's not going to go.
0 for Durant, 5 again.
Yep.
Struggle start.
Now, Denver comes back. They get it out front down to Jamal Murray. Murray's pass is out on top for Green. Back it goes to Murray on the angle left. Murray waiting. Murray on the drive inside. Lays it up. Won't get it. And whistle and a foul. So the foul is going to be on Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet will pick up the foul. We are just into the second quarter. 44-26, Denver with the lead. And Murray at the free throw line for the Nuggets. First one is good. And he'll have one more try.
Suns have got to find a way to play tougher defense. 60 64%. They've got 27 points at the rim.
And the second free throw is good.
Down 20.
46-26. Suns have dug themselves a real hole here. That'll all happen in the last 5 minutes of the opening quarter. Suns have Cameron Payne over on the angle right side. Gets it out to Kevin Durant. Durant top of the key. Durant into the lane area. Turns for a shot and scores. That's his first hoop.
This is where they need to get the stops. 46 points.
All right, here's the drive inside by Brown. And as he took it right to the rim, Bruce Brown knocks it down. No defense stop there. And it's 48-28. Denver with the lead. Suns with the basketball. Durant gets it out to Campaign. Back to Durant. Durant just edged right of the key area. He gets into the lane. 14-footer rattles the rim, but kicks out no good. Green had the rebound, but then had a little collision with his teammate, and it goes out of bounds. He collided with Murray, and Denver turns it over, so the Suns will have the ball in their front court. Now, Lendale is coming back on the floor for the Suns.
Hopefully he can set some screens, loosen some people up, maybe get some inside scoring.
So it'll be inbounded by Cameron Payne. Payne bounces it inside for Lendale. He's going to be fouled by Gordon.
Right on cue. Set a great screen for Kevin Durant. Defense had to switch. So he had Aaron Gordon on his back as he rolls to the basket from the free throw line down to the hoop.
So Zach Lendale at the free throw line. And the first one is good. He will have another try.
This is a little battle. Again, with this deficit the way it is, they need to get it as close to 10, if under 10 at the halftime.
And we'll see what happens. All right, here's Jock Lendale with his second free throw, and he gets them both. Now the Suns will have to toughen up defensively.
Yes, they will.
Ball into the hands of Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown handling it. He drifts over to the right side, out of three-point range, lobs it underneath for Green, but he walked with the ball after he made the catch. But no, we get a foul. Get a foul called. Shamet will pick up another foul. 48-30, the Suns trail it. Ball comes into Jamal Murray. Murray drives over on the right side, gets it out to Brown. Christian Brown, he goes in, lays it over the rim and in. Christian Brown, he's a strong 6'6", about 210. First-year player out of Kansas, but he plays with authority. Here now, the Suns get the ball finally around to Cameron Payne. His pass knocked down by Brown, picked up by Murray. Denver on the run, give it to Green. Tries to jam him, but it's off the glass, not good. And the Suns will hustle back. Payne for three. Shazam! Well, Cameron Payne.
Well, he got lucky there. Jeff Green, it was a 4-on-1 break. Jeff Green just lost the ball. He was going to dunk it. Suns wind up getting a three on the other end.
Here's Brown, Bruce Brown, over three-point range on the right side, out to Jamal Murray. Murray goes to his left, just left of the lane. Back out to Brown. Brown, top of the key on the drive, goes inside, misses the layup. Rebound goes to the side and goes out of bounds. Went off of Gordon, and the Suns will have it. Now Booker will return for the Suns.
Replacing T.J. Warren.
50-33 up on the scoreboard. The Suns trying to battle back in this game. And coming up with possession is Cameron Payne. He has 13 points for the Suns. Gets it over now to Shamet. He drives, can't get it. Rebound goes off Lendale. Went off of Lendale out of bounds. And possession will belong to Denver. 9 minutes until halftime. Denver will inbound the basketball, and they get it out to Gordon. Gordon back to Bruce Brown, and Bruce Brown out between the circles handling the ball for the Nuggets. Swings it over on the right side for Murray. Murray out between the circles now. Murray starts his drive, gets into the lane deep, turnaround 8-footer, good. Murray hits the hoop. 52-33, Suns trail. Ball goes down to Devin Booker. Booker over on the angle right side now. Booker switches, gets the ball out on top to Durant. Durant at three-point range, drives on Gordon, gets in the lane. The 14-footer short, and the rebound comes down to Christian Brown. He has it for the Nuggets. Shovels it back out on top to Murray. Murray at three-point range. Murray hasn't put it on the floor. Now he does. Moving to his left. Has about a 15-foot jumper, and he knocks it down, and the Suns will call a timeout. Just over 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Denver 54, Suns 33. Back after the full timeout.
As the Valley heats with NBA playoff basketball, the Phoenix Mercury are gearing up for another incredible WNBA season. Join us this summer to witness the return of Brittany Griner to the floor, alongside the GOAT, Diana Taurasi. For tickets and more information, visit phoenixmercury.com/tickets. We'll see you at Footprint Center on May 21st for the Fry's Food Store's Welcome Home opener, when the Mercury take on the Chicago Sky.
We love Suns basketball, the alley-oops, the no-look passes, and the buzzer beaters. As a proud partner of the Phoenix Suns, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona will provide you with a lot to love, too. We know health insurance can get complicated. We get it. Our job is to help make it easy so you can be your healthiest. We're right here in Arizona. We love the Suns. We love Arizona. We are Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase one of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people.
Arizona is growing, and Global Credit Union is growing with you. Formerly Alaska USA, we have a dozen branches throughout the valley. As Global, we'll continue to grow benefits like no-fee accounts, member-friendly rates, and early payday, where you can access your paycheck up to 3 days early with direct deposit. We're available online or in person 24/7, wherever you are, whenever you need us. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union. On we go.
Leave the traffic to the lanes on the court and use Valley Metro's Rail Ride. Hop on Light Rail with your ticket to any Suns or Mercury home game, and that's your fare to ride. Your ticket to any event at Footprint Center is your free ticket to ride Light Rail to and from all the action. All trains board and deboard at 3rd Street and Jefferson near Footprint Center. Visit valleymetro.org/railride. That's valleymetro.org/railride.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
Right now, we pause for station identification. This is the Suns Basketball Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
This hour powered by FanDuel.
Well, a little bit of a surprise that Caldwell Pope with 17 points is Denver's leading scorer right now. Jokic has 14. And for the Suns, Cameron Payne with 13. He had 10 of those in the first 5 minutes of this game. But the Suns trail at 54-33.
Yeah, and just the defense. Every time there's a pick and roll with the Suns, the Denver defense stops it. Every time there's a pick and roll with Denver, they're headed downhill, getting to the rim. So just if their bigs are going to jump out, you have to attack them. You've got to get past them, get to the rim.
Suns have possession, and the ball is inbounded in backcourt to Payne. Get it up to Booker. Booker backs down. Ball fake, can't shoot it. Gets it back out to Payne. A long three. Shazam! That's 16 points for Cameron Payne. And his fourth three-pointer in 4 tries. 54-36, Suns trail Denver. Jamal Murray drives into the lane, gets it out to Gordon, almost loses it. The Suns surround him. He comes up with it. Shot off the rim, not good. Good defense for the Suns on that possession. Give it up to Booker. Booker on the drive. Was he fouled on that drive to the bucket? And it is called.
Christian Brown. So, again, great defense there. Just smothering Aaron Gordon in the lane. Jack Lindell with the block shot, and then it's off to the races.
So Booker will go to the free throw line. And Nikola Jokic getting ready to return to the Denver lineup. Booker's first free throw is good. 7.5 minutes until halftime. 54-37. The Suns trailing it. Porter also is returning for Denver. Michael Porter Jr.
So here's a perfect example of Nikola Jokic and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope were plus 18 when they went out. So you look at the score right now, and that bench didn't do anything but just hold that lead till their starters come out. Nothing crazy, but just solid basketball from their bench.
Booker getting the 2 free throws for the Suns. And now Jokic out of the high post. Gets the ball over to Jeff Green. Green back to Jokic. Jokic at 3-point range, but he wants to move into the lane. Dishes out to Bruce Brown. His three-pointer won't go. But a push off, and we should have a foul called here. But guess what?
Jokic pushed off.
Yep. It's not going to be on.
They don't even look at the point of the attack. There was a foul by Jokic, and they call Cameron Payne not even in the play. They're not even looking at the point of the ball.
Foul's called on Cameron Payne, unusual. So possession, Denver. They'll inbound it to Brown. Brown over on the far side. The Jokic, give it back to Brown. Bruce Brown on the drive at the baseline. Gets it in the corner to Green. Green covered, but puts it on the floor. Takes it inside for a shot. Won't get it. And now another foul. Whistle on another foul. And that's on Durant. And so more free throws coming up here for Denver. This will be number 12 and number 13. And the officials are not being given very high ratings by the fans here right now. You can hear the background, I'm sure. But free throws coming up here for Jeff Green. Green for the Nuggets. First one is good. 55-38, our score. And Denver with the lead, and just under 7 minutes remaining in the half. Waiting for Green's second free throw. He's a 15-year NBA performer. Played collegiately at Georgetown. Here's the long look, and he nails both free throws. So the Suns now will get the ball into Booker. Booker is there with Lindell, Cameron Payne, Kevin Durant. And now on the far side, we get a whistle hit, and we have a foul. Will be called on Bruce Brown, reaching in on Booker. And inbounding for the Suns will be Terrence Ross. No, not Ross. It's going to be Durant. Durant will inbound it and gets it out on top to Booker. Back to Kevin Durant. Durant, right side, goes in the corner with it to Cameron Payne. A three. Suzanne! Another three-pointer by Cam Payne. He's 5 for 5 from three-point land. Wow. 56-41. Suns still knocking at the door to try and get back in this one. And thanks to Cameron Payne, they're making some headway. Here's Jokic, and the ball to Caldwell-Pope. 15-foot jump shot. Rolls around, but goes in. 58-41. Denver leads it. Booker up out of backcourt on the drive. Takes it inside. Scores for Devin Booker.
And Michael Porter Jr. is all on his arms, and there's still no call.
Nope. Booker throwing his arms up, said he was grabbed and fouled, which we saw, but no whistle. And Denver comes back with a basketball. Out to Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope bounces it out on top, loses the ball, regains it at the baseline, puts up a shot from there that won't go. Rebound comes down to Payne, but a lead pass. Booker just couldn't get up to that one. And the ball will go out of bounds, and it'll belong to Denver. Jamal Murray will return. Jeff Green will check out for the Nuggets with 5 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here until halftime. Denver built a 21-point lead. Suns are trying to cut into it, trailing 58-43. And the Nuggets get the ball over to Porter. Porter out on top. Now it comes to Murray. Murray on the drive. Bounces it back to Jokic. He's got the layup and puts it in. 60-43. Denver on top. Up out of the backcourt comes Payne. Out of the high post, Lundell. Now they swing it around, get the ball to Booker. Booker right of the lane. On the floor. Goes to the rim. Score it. Off the glass and in for Booker. 60-45. Suns trailing Denver. And we have 5 minutes remaining in the first half. John Bloom will have all the NBA playoff update information at halftime for you. Here's Jokic with his back to the basket, left of the lane. Almost has the ball slip away. Now pushes off, gets inside for a jump hook and scores. 62-45, Denver. Booker on the drive. Booker goes in. Scoop shot won't go. Booker gets the rebound and
got pushed by Bruce Brown into the stands. I don't know what Devin Booker's got to do to get a call.
Bruce Brown will pick up the foul here. And Biyombo now checking in for the Suns. Bismack Biyombo. He'll replace Jock Landale. And the Suns will inbound the basketball.
The offensive, the Denver Nuggets just too good right now, 61%.
Now here's the steal. Getting the steal and driving down is Caldwell Pope, and he will be fouled by Booker on that drive to the basket with 4.5 minutes remaining here until halftime. Well, the Suns were very competitive in this game until the last 5 minutes of the opening quarter, and that's when things came unglued. Denver jumped out to a 21-point lead. Right now, they're up 62-45 with 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Suns have Payne with 19 points, Booker with 11. Kevin Durant is 1 of 8 from the field. He has 4 points. And Caldwell Pope going to the free throw line. Again, that foul was on the Suns' Booker. And a couple of free throws coming up. First one is good. And Caldwell Pope with 20 points here in the first half. He has been a surprise with his scoring. 20 points. Jokic has 18. And here is the next free throw on the way. And that one spins around and stays. It's good. And it's a 64-45 lead for the Denver Nuggets. Booker up out of backcourt for the Suns now. Over on the near side. Throws a cross-court pass over to Payne. Get it in the corner area to Ross. His shot from there. Off the side of the glass, not good. And the rebound comes down to Jokic. Swing it over now. Murray, three-pointer, good. Jamal Murray. Almost 63% from the field now for this Denver ball club. That's what they're shooting. And that's sensational. Yep. 67-45. Denver. Suns get the ball out now to Durant. Durant starts to back down. He waits, has the ball knocked away. Here comes Denver on the run. Murray to Porter. Porter has it slip away. It's deflected out of bounds.
Yeah, Cameron Payne did a great job attacking the ball, grabbing it, and just taking it from Michael Porter Jr. as he went up for a shot.
Now Landry Shamet will come in, replacing Ross in the Phoenix lineup. Denver will still have possession with plenty of time on the shot clock, 19 seconds. And it'll be inbounded by Jamal Murray. Murray gets it out on top to Gordon, now to Jokic. Jokic will hand it back to Murray, out to Jokic. Fakes the shot, now gets in the lane, now turns for a hook and nails it. 69-45. Denver in command right now in the closing 3.5 minutes of the first half. Here's Bismack Biyombo, shovels it over to Durant. Durant gets in the lane, cuts across, looks, now throws up a 15-footer, not good. Rebound up in the air, going to be controlled by Bruce Brown. Brown up over the time side for Denver, back to Murray. Murray on the near side. Murray starts to drive down to his left. Murray's going to be grabbed and fouled, and the foul will be on Booker. With 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the half. That's Booker's second personal foul. And going to the free throw line will be Jamal Murray for number 16 and 17 from the free throw line. The Suns have had 7.
Yeah, one of the things the Suns need to do, if they're not going to do it here in the first half, is change their defense on the high pick and roll. The bigs are sinking. So the Suns, right now, Nuggets on a 10-0 run again. The Suns are sinking on the pick and roll, so the guards coming off have a head of steam. They're not worried about it. Whereas on the other end, the Denver Nuggets are stopping the attack right at the point. The bigs are coming out, jumping high, and not letting the Suns get anything off the dribble drive. Murray
gets the free throw. Booker throws it underneath to Biyombo, and he's fouled as he turns to put a shot up.
And there's an example. Devin Booker is not turning the quarter and going to the basket. He keeps going sideline to sideline.
Jokic will pick up the foul. We have a timeout. 2 minutes and 52 seconds till halftime. Denver 71, the Suns 45. Back after these messages.
Hey, Suns fans, the NBA playoffs are here, and you can turn crossovers into cash with FanDuel. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now, and new customers can place a $5 bet and get an instant $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. There's no better place to bet on all the playoff action than America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, official sportsbook of the Phoenix Suns. 21 plus and present in AC. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text next step to 53342.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Suns fans, want to be on the same team as Coach Monty? Well, now you can by joining the Suns head coach on Team iDoc with Dr. Jay Schwartz. Just ask Suns coach Monty Williams, who recently had a clear lens exchange procedure and chose Dr. Schwartz because of his trust, expertise, and compassion. Thanks to Dr. Schwartz, Coach Monty no longer requires readers or progressives to see the plays on the court, and neither will you. Call the Schwartz Laser Eye Center for a free vision correction consultation at 480-483-EYES or online at teamidoc.com.
Baseball, basketball, pickleball. Those are sports, and people love sports. If you love sports, you should know this. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. Does saving have anything to do with sports? No, but people love sports, so I'm yelling sports out. Hockey, swimming, golf. Not all sports have the word ball in there, so save big when you switch to Progressive. Go sports teams!
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary.
Suns fans, the 2023 playoffs are here, and we need you to join us. As the heat rises in the valley, so does the intensity. This squad is hungry and priming for a thrilling postseason you won't want to miss. Help us turn up the heat and cheer on your Suns to victory. Secure your seats at suns.com/tickets.
Oh, brother!
It's time to rally the valley.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
As you know, Spinato's Pizzeria is the official pizza of the Suns and the Mercury. And you'll find them in Gilbert now at the Agrotopia. Of course, all over Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe, and Ahwatukee. Spinato's Pizzeria.
Well, I'd like to see changes right now. The Suns haven't done much to slow down the Denver Nuggets. Would love to see some change, more aggressiveness defensively.
Well, 19 points for Payne, 11 for Booker. Kevin Durant is 1 of 10 from the field. And waiting at the free throw line right now is Biyombo.
At the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter, Denver Nuggets went on a 19-0 run. Right now, and they're in the midst of an 11-0 run.
And the first free throw by Biyombo is not good. We're down to 2:52 remaining in the first half. And Bismack Biyombo ready for his second free throw. Suns without DeAndre Ayton, without Chris Paul, both out with injuries. Next free throw's not good either. And the rebound comes down to Porter. Porter gets it over to Brown. Bruce Brown back out on top to Jamal Murray. Now they feed it to Gordon. Gordon just left to the key. Has the ball knocked away, but Gordon will get it back. And then did he step out of bounds? Yes. Torrey Craig checking in for the Suns right now. TJ Warren also in there. The Suns have Landry Shamet, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. And it's Booker with the ball out on top. Gets in the lane. In the corner it goes to Shamet. A three, not good. Rebound banged around, and we get a whistle here.
Who's that foul?
Foul's on Torrey Craig, apparently.
You got two guys going for a rebound?
Yeah.
Wow. What's the free throw situation now?
Oh, yes. Both clubs are over the team foul limit with 2:20 remaining here until halftime. And two free throws coming up for Jamal Murray. This will be number 18 and 19 free throws for Denver. The Suns have had 9. And the first free throw here is good. So Jamal Murray with 15 points. Caldwell Pope with 21. Jokic with 20 for Denver. And here is Murray with the look from the free throw line, and he'll nail both. He gets them both. And it's 73-45. Denver building on that lead here as we approach the 2-minute mark remaining in the first half. Devin Booker out on top, down to Durant. Durant on the drive and gets the hoop. Durant finally got the bucket, his second of the first half. Took it right to the rim and got the layup. 73-47, Denver with the lead. Murray's long bounce pass goes to Gordon. Gordon gets in the lane with it to Porter. Throws it over the shoulder and got it.
The Suns made a great defensive play. He literally just threw that up over his shoulder,
but
and the ball goes in the hoop.
Over the glass and in. Here's the drive now. Shamet's shot won't go. Long rebound going to be controlled by Denver.
Wow. Now the Suns, they throw a lob pass. The Suns tip it, and it goes in the hoop.
Oh, boy. When you're going, you're going. Here now is Booker inside. Has a little 8-footer. It's short. Won't go. Rebound belongs to Denver, who leads 77-47. And out it comes down to Jamal Murray. Murray backs down. Here's the turnaround. Rims around and goes.
They just throw it up, and it goes in right now. The Suns can't find the hoop.
Into the final minute of the first half. Denver with a 79-47 lead. And Kevin Durant bounces it down in the corner to Torrey Craig. Craig goes inside and scores. They took it to the rim, made it pay off. Torrey Craig. He hasn't gotten much playing time in this series. At one time, he spent a couple of years in a Denver uniform. Should be pretty familiar with it. 79-49. Nuggets on top. Gordon with the ball inside the three-point arc. Gets it to Murray. Murray puts up about an 18-footer, won't go. Rebound underneath belongs to Porter. Porter waiting. Feeds it out to Brown. Bruce Brown for three. Not good. And the rebound underneath to Shamet. Push it ahead now to Kevin Durant. Durant on the drive. In from 14. Shot is up. No good. But Durant is fouled, and he'll get to the free throw line. The foul is on Murray of Denver. And all coming here with 23 seconds. The time remaining in this first half. And Kevin Durant's first free throw is good. A lot of time remaining in the ball game, and a lot of things can happen in an NBA game. Don't have to telegraph that to you. And waiting now for the next free throw by Durant. He gets them both, making it 79-51. The Nuggets will lead. Closing seconds of the first half ticking away. Stay with us for all the halftime activity. Now we're going to get a foul.
Oh, it's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul, yeah.
It won't be free throws.
It's on Murray. It's on Bruce Brown. Offensive foul on Brown. Now, Caldwell Pope coming back in for Denver. And the Suns now have Ross back on the floor. He will inbound the ball to Durant. 14 seconds remaining here in the half. Suns will go for the last look. Cameron Payne's also back on the floor. Durant gets it out. A bad pass is stolen easily by Murray. Murray gets it into Gordon. Gordon is going to be fouled. Well, that was a very lazy pass that Durant threw, and an easily picked by Denver, and they come down, draw the foul. And going to the free throw line here is going to be Gordon to shoot 2. The foul was on Shamet. And Shamet with just 2 fouls, I guess. That's all that's showing. The free throw is up and good. This will be the 20th and 21st free throw. Suns have 11. And we wait again. At the free throw stripe is Aaron Gordon. Knocking down the first. Here's the second, and that one is good. So it's 81-51. 30-point lead here at halftime. The Suns throw the ball up, but the buzzer sounds ending the half, and certainly not a good one for the Suns. Here's our score at the halftime intermission. Denver 81, Phoenix Suns 51. Stay with us for all of our halftime activity. We'll be back with the second half. That's all coming up on the Suns Basketball Network.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people.
The greatest American rock and roll band in history, Aerosmith, presents Peace Out, the Farewell Tour. Aerosmith, with special guest the Black Crowes.
Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause the mama I'm sure the hand and
Footprint Center, December 10th. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Aerosmith with the Black Crowes, the Farewell Tour. Peace out.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers is every Arizona sports fan's favorite neighborhood burger joint for the juiciest burgers, delicious stadium char dogs, and of course, every refreshing cold beer on the planet. Enjoy the lively atmosphere cheering on your Suns at one of our 14 Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers locations throughout the valley. Order to go, buy a gift card for a friend, or find out our upcoming events, special deals, and the location nearest you on our website, coldbeers.com.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. That's why we make trucks like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight and counting. Made for performance and capability, made to play hard and work smart, on and off-road. That's because they're built Ford tough. So be future ready with Ford F-Series, based on 1977 to 2022 calendar year total sales.
You hearing this? It sounds like
this is playoff basketball.
Time to tap into playoff mode. That non-stop, claw your way to the top, give it all you got type of thing. From inside the paint to outside the arena.
Where did this come from?
Everybody's got to get in playoff mode and stay in playoff mode. Every single round. The NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel continue on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
It's halftime with the Phoenix Suns. Suns Halftime, a review of first half action and special sports features.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back inside Footprint Center at the half. John Bloom with you, and it is a Nuggets runaway right here in Game 6. Denver one win away from advancing to the Western Conference semifinals and feeling very good about the chances right now. The Nuggets up 30 at the half, 81-51. We'll get you back to the Hall of Famer Al McCoy and Tim Kempton. All the second half action in just a little bit. But first, try to skim through what went down those first 24 minutes. It was not much pleasure for those cheering for the Phoenix Suns. Although it was early, back and forth, the Suns were able to take a couple-point lead midway through that first quarter. Devin Booker hit a three to put them up 21-19, but then started a run for the Nuggets. It would end up being 17-0 at one point to finish off the first quarter, and Denver jumped out to an 18-point lead, 44-26. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope 17 in the first quarter to lead the way. Nikola Jokic had 14. Cam Payne had 10 to lead the way for the Suns. It continued to lead the way in the second quarter. Payne, 19 first half points. He made all but one of his shots from the floor, 7 of 8, and all 5 of his threes. Cam Payne also had 3 rebounds and 2 assists, so he stepped up big time. Devin Booker with 11 points and 4 assists, but other than that, the Suns just could not get it going. Kevin Durant missed 9 of his 11 field goal attempts in the first half. He did have 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists, but again, not very KD-like in his shooting performance so far in this series against the Denver Nuggets, and it continues here tonight at home with Denver shooting lights out. The team 62%, and they are getting great performances from their starters, including Nikola Jokic, 20 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds on 10 of 12 from the floor. Caldwell-Pope, 21. He had 17 of those in the first. He made 7 of his 9 shots, 2 for 3 from deep, and Jamal Murray started to heat it up late. 18 points for him on 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. And again, it's the Nuggets all over the Suns, 81-51, looking like they have secured their spot in the Western Conference Finals, although we still have the second half to play. 24 minutes left of basketball here at Footprint Center. Could be the last 24 minutes of the season for the Phoenix Suns. All right, elsewhere tonight in the Eastern Conference, Game 6 goes to the Boston Celtics on the road. They went to Philly and beat the Sixers 95-86. Jason Tatum started out ice cold. He was 1 for 14 heading into the fourth quarter, but then he went 4 for 7, including 4 for 5 from deep in that fourth quarter. 19 points on the game for Tatum, 22 for Marcus Smart, and the Celtics beat the Sixers 95-86 despite 26 each from Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. So that is headed to a Game 7 on Sunday in Boston, Massachusetts. All right, coming up next, second half action with the Hall of Famer Al McCoy and Tim Kempton, so stay tuned for that. Again, at the half, it's the Nuggets 81 and the Suns 51 on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
Arizona is growing, and Global Credit Union is growing with you. Formerly Alaska USA, we have a dozen branches throughout the valley. As Global, we'll continue to grow benefits like no-fee accounts, member-friendly rates, and early payday, where you can access your paycheck up to 3 days early with direct deposit. We're available online or in person 24/7, wherever you are, whenever you need us. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union. On we go.
We love Suns basketball, the alley-oops, the no-look passes, and the buzzer beaters. As a proud partner of the Phoenix Suns, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona will provide you with a lot to love, too. We know health insurance can get complicated. We get it. Our job is to help make it easy so you can be your healthiest. We're right here in Arizona. We love the Suns. We love Arizona. We are Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona.
As the Valley heats with NBA playoff basketball, the Phoenix Mercury are gearing up for another incredible WNBA season. Join us this summer to witness the return of Brittany Griner to the floor, alongside the GOAT, Diana Taurasi. For tickets and more information, visit phoenixmercury.com/tickets. We'll see you at Footprint Center on May 21st for the Fry's Food Store's Welcome Home opener, when the Mercury take on the Chicago Sky.
Growing up, you were always warned not to get carried away. But in the world of Corteo by Cirque du Soleil, it's all a part of the festivities. Join us in the mysterious space between heaven and earth for the world-class acrobatics, imagination, and humanity of Corteo, a joyous celebration of life. Join us at the Footprint Center from September 13th through 17th. Corteo thanks its official partner, Air Canada. Get carried away and find your tickets now at CirqueDuSoleil.com.
Here, Moment makers are everywhere, from those in housekeeping to hospitality, from the front desk to the bars to the restaurants and the pools, who turn simple moments for our guests into lasting memories. And they can turn a job into a career that turns coworkers into family. Working together for the greater good of our community. Gila River Resorts and Casinos, this is your moment to shine.
Hey, Santi. Your vitals are looking good. How's the pain today? Same. Well, it's about to get a whole lot worse. Did you hear your team just tanked again? Come on. Yeah, I want to help you feel better, but I don't know how to treat a losing streak. Yeah. I'm just saying, man, get a touchdown.
At Banner Health, this is what care sounds like. Connecting with you where you are. Banner Health. Exhale.
When you download the Fry's app, you have easy access to savings every day. Get the most out of weekly sales and receive personalized coupons to save on your favorite items, all while earning 1 fuel point for every $1 spent. Fry's makes it easy to save while you shop, whether it's in-store or online. So you get the most value out of every trip, every time. Download the Fry's app now to save big on your next purchase. Fry's, fresh for everyone. Must have a digital account to redeem offers. Restrictions may apply. See site for details.
The Suns choose Velocity Services as its official facility services provider, and you can too. Velocity offers a wide range of services to create the ideal working environment. From healthy high-performance cleaning certification to troubleshooting risk of contamination, Velocity Services is here for all of your workplace cleaning needs. Check out our website, velocityservices.com. At Velocity, we are always looking to add to our team with full-time and part-time employment opportunities. To learn more about potential openings, call 602-430-0908.
This has been the Phoenix Suns Halftime Report on the Suns Radio Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
This hour powered by FanDuel.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. That's why we make trucks like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight and counting. Made for performance and capability. Made to play hard and work smart, on and off-road. That's because they're built Ford tough. So be future ready with Ford F-Series, based on 1977 to 2022 calendar year total sales.
Hey, it's Vince Marotta, and I've been telling you about Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen being the new official pizza of the Suns and Mercury, sure. But did you know that Spinato's dough gets rolled out fresh before every event at Footprint Center? Meaning you're enjoying the same high-quality pizza at the game as you do at the 5 Valley Spinato's locations around town. And don't forget, Spinato's happy hour is every day from open till 6 p.m. with a 10 under $10 menu and specials on wine, cocktails, and draft beer. Spinato's delivers and offers a full catering menu. Spinato's, food that brings people together.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint,
healthy planet, healthy people.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey kids, here's your chance to hone those basketball skills with help from the Suns. Perfect that shot. Work on your handle. Learn how to become a better lockdown defender. It's all possible at the Phoenix Suns summer basketball camps. There are 3 camps to choose from. A day camp in the Southeast Valley at Williams Field High School and 2 sessions in the Northwest Valley at Thunderbird High School. Go to jrsuns.com for more information. The Phoenix Suns are committed to improving your skills.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Al and Tim back with you as we get ready to start the second half. The Nuggets have led by as many as 32 points, and they'll take a 30-point, 81-51 lead into the second half. How about some game insights, Tim? Brought to you by Schwartz Laser Eye Center. Visit teamidoc.com. Well, I'll just have to add, we're seeing a veteran team that's been together, played together against a Suns team that has a lot of guys that haven't played together, and we're seeing the result.
Well, right now it's not about the numbers on the stat sheet, Al. I'm looking for 5 guys that want to go out there and play hard, play together, be overly aggressive. You got nothing to lose now. You're down 30. You know, you go out there, you make a foul, you foul a guy, but you have to be aggressive. You got to double team that high pick and roll. Denver is getting just too much, too easy, coming off that pick, going down the basket. Suns bigs are sinking back to the basket. Jamal Murray's getting whatever he wants. Nikola Jokic. You have to stop that at the point of attack.
Well, we give a little reminder here to make every moment more with FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. Of course, the Suns without 2 of their starters, Chris Paul out with a groin injury, and he's missed this whole series. And, of course, DeAndre Ayton now with a rib injury. You know, we talk about Chris Paul. What you miss, I think, more than anything with CP3 is just his guidance, his being out there on the floor. He's a veteran, and he gives you so much more than just points.
He sure does. He gives you a lot of confidence. He gives you, just that experience of putting guys in position, keeping the ball moving, finding guys, giving them easy shots.
Well, we'll see what the Suns can do in the second half. They did come out and were very competitive for most of the opening quarter. But then the last 5 minutes, things disappeared. And that's when Denver really took over. And as I mentioned, they've led by as many as 32 points. They now take a 81-51 lead into the second half. And the Suns will go with Shamet, Durant, and Landale, Booker, and Payne. And Denver looks like they're going the same with Porter, Gordon, Jokic, Caldwell, Pope, and Murray. And the Suns have possession, and we're into the second half. Cameron Payne over on the right side, gets it out to Landale. Now to Booker. Booker will put up a three-point try that's not good. And the rebound to the floor and gathered in quickly by Aaron Gordon. Out on top, a three-point try, but Porter won't go. Loose ball, gathered in by Cam Payne. He hustles up over the time stripe for the Suns. Gets it out to Landale. Landale one bounce, then back out to Payne. Payne into the lane. In the corner it goes to Shamet. And now we get offensive foul on Cameron Payne. Okay. Offensive foul on Payne, and the ball goes back to Denver. They have an 81-51 lead, and we're just into the second half. Gordon out on top, down to Jamal Murray for Denver. Murray out between the circles, now way out on the perimeter. Starts to drive right side, goes out to Jokic. Now they go to Porter, wide open in the corner for three, but he can't connect. Lindale has the rebound for the Suns. Beats it over on the side area now to Kevin Durant. Durant on the drive, tries to bounce it down low, but it was way down around the ankles of Jock Landale. He can't control it, and the Suns turn it over. So they haven't gotten a shot here on their first two possessions in the second half. Up out of backcourt, now it's Gordon. Out on top, it comes down to Jokic. Jokic hands it off to Murray, cutting by. Goes inside to Gordon, now to Porter. Almost lost it, and he did step just out of bounds at the baseline.
Well, we've seen it already. You double team at the top. You're aggressive on that pick and roll, and now Denver's making some bad passes and turnovers.
Suns get the ball out on top down to Kevin Durant. Durant out to Shamet in underneath to Lindell. He's got a layup. Landry Shamet got the assist, and Lindell gets the hoop. Up out of backcourt down Jamal Murray. Murray throws it over in the corner area for Gordon. Gordon back out on top to Murray. He's at three-point range over on the angle left side. Puts it on the floor, drives inside, throws the pass up, grabbing it underneath his Porter layup. Not good. Rebound comes out to Durant. KD on the drive. Pulls up from 15. Swish, it's good. 81-55 is our score. Denver with the lead and the ball. Murray up out of backcourt. Gets it out to Jokic. Jokic straddling the three-point line over to Gordon. Back out down to Murray. Murray way out on the perimeter. Murray one-hands the pass. Looks for Jokic. Jokic to the rim and in. Jokic took it right to the hoop. Over the rim and in. And the Suns will come back with Kevin Durant. Durant gets it over to Shamet. Three-pointer. Shazam! Landry Shamet with his second three-pointer of the night. Up out of backcourt. Denver with the ball. Murray handling it. Way out on the angle right side. Pass goes to Jokic. Out of the high post, just right of the key with his back to the hoop. Now Jokic will hand it off to Murray. Murray in the lane. Back to Jokic, but it's deflected away. It'll go out of bounds, and still possession will belong here to Denver. They'll have only 5 seconds now to get a shot, and Murray will inbound at the baseline to the right of the hoop. He's looking, gets it out to Jokic, back to Murray. 17-footer straight away, not good. Rebound comes down to Devin Booker. Booker up into the front court for the Suns now, and he is going to be banged and fouled. Ball goes out of bounds. Caldwell Pope will pick up the Denver foul. We're in the third quarter here in Phoenix. Denver 83, Phoenix Suns 58. Suns lose this, and they're eliminated from the playoffs this year. Out on top now is Booker. Booker between the circles for the Suns. Drives inside. Ball fake. Can't get the shot off. Gets it out on top to Cameron Payne. Payne in the lane. His 14-footer. Rims around and off. Not good. Jokic picks it up off the floor for the Nuggets. He brings it up himself and pushes the ball back to Murray. Murray throws it right at the free throw line to Gordon, and he turns, shoots, and scores. 85-58 is our score. Denver with the lead. Suns with the ball. Kevin Durant, turnaround 15-footer is good. So Durant getting a little rhythm in his shots now. He's 4 of 13 from the field. And now we're going to get a foul called. Had a little collision with Jokic and Shamet.
Keep chipping away. The aggressiveness up the court.
Jokic with the foul, and the Suns will have possession.
This is one of those things that said, don't look at the scoreboard right now. Just keep playing.
Here is the ball into Durant. Out to Booker. Booker at three-point range. Booker throws it underneath. Lindell is there. Scored, but it's waved off. He was fouled before he put the shot up. And Jokic will pick up another personal foul.
Yeah, right now, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker have to stay on the court. You know, you can mix up your other guys, but those guys need to stay on the court.
Ball comes in finally now to Durant, goes into Lindell again, and he scores, but he was fouled. But we're going to get a Denver timeout. As Mike Malone's not real happy with his crew. They're up 85-62. Come on. But it's a full timeout. We'll take it. Be back right after these messages.
Hey, Suns fans, want to be on the same team as Coach Monty? Well, now you can by joining the Suns head coach on Team iDoc with Dr. Jay Schwartz. Just ask Suns coach Monty Williams, who recently had a clear lens exchange procedure and chose Dr. Schwartz because of his trust, expertise, and compassion. Thanks to Dr. Schwartz, Coach Monty no longer requires readers or progressives to see the plays on the court, and neither will you. Call the Schwartz Laser Eye Center for a free vision correction consultation at 480-483-EYES or online at teamidoc.com.
He's not coming down.
I know. I'm calling the nurse.
Please go to sleep. Okay.
Hi, it's Camila again. I'm sorry. I know it's late. It just feels like we've tried everything. Okay. And you'll stay on the line?
Absolutely. I'll be right here, Camila.
Thank you.
This is what care sounds like. Banner Health's Nurse Now line is available 24/7 to give you a listening ear. Banner Health. Exhale.
Does buying a home in today's market feel impossible? At Mountain America Credit Union, your dream of home ownership is still alive. We offer one-on-one guidance, a quick application process, and for a limited time, a free appraisal. Visit a Mountain America mortgage expert to craft a dream loan for your dream home. On approved credit, membership required based on eligibility. Offer can change or be withdrawn at any time. Some restrictions apply. Equal housing lender. NMLS ID 462815.
With your choice of select sandwich, nugs, fries, and a drink, Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag is your go-to. Your nugget wingman. Your hot and crispy fry co-pilot.
Just like us. We're like the bag boys.
What?
Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
For a deal you can count on, bet on Biggie and choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Bag boys.
U.S. price participation may vary. Includes choice of double-stacked JDC or crispy chicken sandwich with 4-piece nugs, junior fry, and small soft drink. Third-party delivery pricing may be higher.
As the Valley heats with NBA playoff basketball, the Phoenix Mercury are gearing up for another incredible WNBA season. Join us this summer to witness the return of Brittany Griner to the floor, alongside the GOAT, Diana Taurasi. For tickets and more information, visit phoenixmercury.com/tickets. We'll see you at Footprint Center on May 21st for the Fry's Food Store's Welcome Home opener, when the Mercury take on the Chicago Sky.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
Suns have come out here and gone on an 11-4 scoring run. And obviously, Coach Mike Malone of Denver wasn't too happy with his team.
Not at all. We could see his animation as his team went to the bench. So 11-4. Do the math, Al. If they outscore them by 7 every 4 minutes, we might get back in this game pretty quick.
Well, we'll see what the Suns can do. 19 points for Cameron Payne, 12 for Durant, 11 for Booker. And it's at 85-62. Denver lead. And the Nuggets will have possession after the timeout. And inbounding the ball is Gordon. And he fires it into Jokic. Back to Jamal Murray. And Murray will cross that time stripe at midcourt. Bring it up front now for Denver. Shamet defending him. Way out on the perimeter. And now driving to his left is Murray. Gets it out to Jokic. Jokic swings it over on the side to Porter. Three-pointer not good. Rebound controlled by Shamet. Shamet gets it out to Booker. Booker waiting. Over to Shamet. Fakes left, drives right. Ball's knocked away. It's going to be picked up by Murray. Denver has possession. Murray for three. No good. Lindell rebounds the miss for the Suns and quickly gets it up to Booker. Booker out of backcourt over on the near side of the floor with the ball. He's used the dribble, gets it out to Landell. Now for Durant. Back into Landell. In the corner, Payne. Out to Shamet. A three. Short. Rebound pulled down by Porter. Gets it over to Jamal Murray. Murray out of backcourt on the dribble. Going inside with it. Jordan is there. Can't shoot it. Goes to Jokic, who will. Moving to the rim. He got the pass and scored it. And it's 87-62. Denver with the lead. Now with the basketball is Kevin Durant. He's double teamed, loses the ball. Denver picks it up. They get it out to Murray, and hustling back defensively is Booker. He hasn't given up on this game, and he knocks the ball away out of bounds.
The Suns have got to move the ball against double teams. That Kevin Durant just dribble deeper and deeper into the pressure.
Now the ball is inbounded out to Jokic for Denver. Nikola Jokic feeds it out to Murray. Murray is three-point range. Back into Jokic. He goes down low. Gordon's there alone over the rim and in. Just the easy hoop. And it's 89-62 midway through the third quarter here in Phoenix. Kevin Durant over on the right side. Durant looks, and as he puts a jump shot up over on the side, he is fouled on the play. Porter will pick up the foul. Michael Porter Jr.
They waved the basket off, say it was on the gather.
Yep.
Well, not the gather. They say the foul the court before he brought it up.
Suns will inbound the ball to Durant. Durant puts it on the floor, gets inside, pushes it up, and scores. Durant getting the hoop. He has 14 points. And now Denver will come right back with the basketball. And Aaron Gordon into the front court. Gordon over on the near side, gets it out to Jokic. Jokic at a high post, hands it off to Murray, cutting by. Back to Jokic, drops it off to Porter. Porter's there, lay it up and in. Good passing on that possession by Denver, and it paid off. Up out of backcourt now. Shaman gets it up front now to Kevin Durant for the Suns. Durant out between the circles. Bounce it into Lendale. Lendale back to Durant. Durant to Lendale, and he's fouled as he goes up. That's it, put him at the free throw line. And the foul will be on Jokic. That will be his fourth. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Brown getting ready to check in for Denver. That's Bruce Brown. And going to the free throw line for the Suns, it's Chuck Landale. First free throw is good. Landale has 11 points. He started in place of DeAndre Ayton, who's out with the rib injury. Now the Suns are going to come in with Damian Lee. He did not play in the first half. He'll replace Landry Shamet. So Lee checking in for the Suns. Here's the next free throw, and that one is not good for Landale. He gets 1 of 2. And the rebound into the hands of Gordon for the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets get the ball out on top now to Jokic. Jokic at a high post area. Puts it on the floor for 1 bounce. Gets it back to Caldwell Pope. He puts up a 3, not good. Rebound down to the Suns, Kevin Durant. Puts it ahead to Booker. Booker at 3-point range. Back to Durant on the right side. Durant out to Booker. Booker in the corner area. 3-pointer. Shazam! By Cameron Payne. Payne has been sensational. He has gone 6 of 6 from 3. Let's see. Yeah, 6 of 6 from 3-point range. 22 points. Cameron Payne's been on his game. Out on top now. Jokic at a high post, hands it off to Murray, cutting by. Back into Jokic, his turnaround 12-footer won't go. Rebound knocked out to Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer not good. Rebound Brown, it is good. Bruce Brown. Just too many opportunities for Denver on that possession. And under 4 minutes now remaining in the third quarter. Booker's pass knocked down. Denver has it on the steal. They get it up to Brown, to the trailing Caldwell Pope. Over to Murray in the corner. 3-pointer is good. So the turnover and a 3-pointer makes it now 96-68. Denver with the lead. Here's Payne on the drive, and he just loses control of the basketball.
Yeah, just can't get any traction. Can't put 3, 4, 5 possessions in a row.
Jeff Green checking in, replacing Jokic now for Denver. And the Suns want to get Warren in, but he's going to have to wait till the next break in action. And handling the ball is going to be Jamal Murray. Murray gets it off to Green. Out to Caldwell Pope. Around on the left side is Gordon. Back, it comes to Jamal Murray. Out on top. Murray drives to the right side. Murray now pulls it back at 3-point range with 5 seconds to get a shot for Denver. And Murray, double team, going to get rid of the ball. Pass is stolen. Booker has it. Booker is going to be fouled. Now, see if he was trying for a shot or he was trying to pass off the ball. And a few words between Booker and Bruce Brown. Foul is on Bruce Brown. And Booker will go to the free throw line here with 3 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, and a nice aggressive play against Jamal Murray. No Nikola Jokic. Jamal trying to go one-on-one, and just a great double team, and that was just a great read. It wasn't a set double team. It's just a reaction by Damian Lee and Pace and Cameron Payne.
T.J. Warren checking in for the Suns now, replacing Landale. And Booker, who got the first free throw, will have another.
They're going for infection control for Bruce Brown now.
Now Brown walks by, has a few words for Booker.
Yeah.
And now a few more words being exchanged. But a little cut, apparently, as you've indicated there, on Bruce Brown. And the players will take this opportunity to have a little conversation. And the official says you're going to have to take a timeout.
Yeah, full time.
Okay. 3 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in this third quarter. It is, now wait a minute. They're not going to.
Nope.
No timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 96-69. Denver on top. They'd indicated a timeout. Then they changed. And so Booker waiting at the free throw line right now. Well, the Suns were productive through about the first half of the opening quarter, but that's when things started to fall apart in a hurry. Next free throw is not good, and the rebound controlled by Denver. They get it up to Jamal Murray. Murray on the right side, out to the trailing Bruce Brown. Brown way out between the circles. Brown on the drive, goes inside and scores it. Took the ball right to the rim. Now the Suns over on the far side have Cameron Payne over to Kevin Durant. Durant just inside the three-point line. Starts his drive to the baseline, has a 10-12 footer. Swish, it's good. Durant hits the hoop. And Brown will bring it up on the attack for Denver with 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Out at three-point range is Brown, gives it over to Murray. Down inside now to Gordon. Gordon just muscling in and going to call a foul on Booker. And now we will get a timeout called by the Suns. 2:21 remaining here in the third quarter. Denver 98, Suns 71. Back after the full timeout.
Jonas Brothers, live in Phoenix, performing 5 albums for one incredible night.
Don't get stressed, it's gonna get figured out. Oh, the conversation.
Jonas Brothers, Footprint Center, September 6th. Get tickets this Friday at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. Sponsored by Evo ICL. For more, visit jonasbrothers.com.
Chick-fil-A Valley restaurants continue their charitable efforts in partnership with the Phoenix Suns to fight against hunger in Arizona. For every assist the Suns make this season, Chick-fil-A will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. In addition, Chick-fil-A will also provide meals to underserved communities in the Valley on behalf of Suns charities throughout the season. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we are making at suns.com/Valley Assist.
Suns fans, the 2023 playoffs are here, and we need you to join us. As the heat rises in the Valley, so does the intensity. This squad is hungry and priming for a thrilling postseason you won't want to miss. Help us turn up the heat and cheer on your Suns to victory. Secure your seats at suns.com/tickets. It's time to rally the Valley.
Here, moment makers are everywhere, from those in housekeeping to hospitality, from the front desk to the bars to the restaurants and the pools, who turn simple moments for our guests into lasting memories. And they can turn a job into a career that turns coworkers into family. Working together for the greater good of our community. Gila River Resorts and Casinos, this is your moment to shine.
With 39 Valley-wide locations and more coming soon, you're sure to have a Cobblestone near you. Save time, save money, and go unlimited with Cobblestone Auto Spa. When you sign up for an unlimited plan, enjoy the benefits and wash all you want with no contract required. Just ask a Cobblestone team member for more details. Or visit cobblestone.com to find a location near you and sign up today. Cobblestone Auto Spa, official car wash partner of the Phoenix Suns. Let's go Suns.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
We pause for station identification, reminding you this is the Suns Basketball Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
This hour powered by FanDuel.
Well, it was Cameron Payne that got the Suns off to a real great start in this game tonight. And right now, he's really the bright spot with 22 points. But the Suns are a long ways from being competitive in this one. Trailing 98-71 and 2:21 time remaining here in this third quarter. And Damian Lee, as we mentioned, he is on the floor for the Suns. Cameron Payne is there, Booker's there, Durant's there. But with the basketball, Denver, they go into Gordon. Gordon backing down, gets it back out to Murray. A three is good by Jamal Murray. So Jamal Murray hits the three and has 24 points on the night for Denver. 101-71 our score. Denver leads in the final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Devin Booker at three-point range on the right side. And it comes to Lee, drive to the rim and score. And that was Damian Lee with a nice drive right to the rim and in.
Shorter lineup on the floor. They had the four spread. Damian caught it and just drove the gap.
Did a good job. Here's Bruce Brown out on top for Denver. He wants to drive, but pulls it back out on top now for Murray. Murray, right side, that's a 15-foot jump shot. Not good. Rebound comes down to Payne. Payne wheels it down the right side now. Still has the ball going up and down. Gets it ahead to Durant. Durant into the lane. Durant to the rim. Scored with the left hand, and he's fouled. So Durant will go to the free throw line here, and foul will be on Aaron Gordon. So free throw coming up for Durant. Now checking in for the Suns is Terrence Ross. And
with Nikola Jokic off the floor, Monty has decided to go small, see if he can get this going with more offensive players.
Here's the free throw good by Durant. And KD now with 19 points. And possession belongs to Denver. Here's a pass over to Murray, back to Brown. Bruce Brown breaks through, goes inside, can't get the layup. Rebound is controlled by the Suns, and T.J. Warren clears the glass. Up it comes to Durant. Durant at three-point range on the right side. Out on top, Booker. Over it goes to Ross. A three, not good. And it's pulled down underneath by Murray. Terrence Ross not able to hit the outside hoop for the Suns. And 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Ball over on the right side for Gordon. Gordon, 14-foot jump shot, not good. Rebound is knocked down, controlled by Ross for the Suns. Get it up to Booker, now to Kevin Durant. KD on the left side uses the glass for a shot. He thought he was fouled. He was, but no whistle. The shot didn't go. And the ball into the hands of Jamal Murray now for Denver. He brings it up front for the closing seconds here of the third quarter in Phoenix. Murray just running down to the 5-second mark. Now 4 seconds to shoot it. He'll put a straightaway 20-footer up that won't go, but he's fouled on the play. Foul will be on Booker. Booker will pick up the foul, and we'll have a couple of free throws coming up. That's 4 fouls on Booker. And waiting at the free throw line will be Jamal Murray for the Denver Nuggets. Murray with the look. Free throw number 1 is good. Caldwell Pope returning for Denver right now. And again, Murray waiting for his second free throw attempt. Couple of bounces of that basketball. And that free throw is also good. And the Suns have 3 seconds to get a shot here. Up it comes to Ross, and he throws up a three that won't go. And the third quarter is history with the score here in Phoenix showing. Denver 103, Phoenix Suns 76, with the fourth quarter coming right up.
Hey, Suns fans, the NBA playoffs are here, and you can turn crossovers into cash with FanDuel. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now, and new customers can place a $5 bet and get an instant $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. There's no better place to bet on all the playoff action than America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, official sportsbook of the Phoenix Suns. 21 plus and present in AC. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342. Leave the traffic to the lanes on the court and use Valley Metro's Rail Ride. Hop on light rail with your ticket to any Suns or Mercury home game, and that's your fare to ride. Your ticket to any event at Footprint Center is your free ticket to ride light rail to and from all the action. All trains board and deboard at 3rd Street and Jefferson near Footprint Center. Visit valleymetro.org/railride. That's valleymetro.org/railride.
Back in Phoenix. Together. The Summer Odyssey Tour. Live in concert in Phoenix. Footprint Center. Friday, August 11th. Back in Phoenix for one night only with special guests, Japanese breakfast, and Sir Chloe. Get tickets now at livenation.com.
Hey, it's Vince Marotta, and I've been telling you about Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen being the new official pizza of the Suns and Mercury, sure. But did you know that Spinato's dough gets rolled out fresh before every event at Footprint Center? Meaning you're enjoying the same high-quality pizza at the game as you do at the 5 Valley Spinato's locations around town. And don't forget, Spinato's happy hour is every day from open till 6 p.m. with a 10 under $10 menu and specials on wine, cocktails, and draft beer. Spinato's delivers and offers a full catering menu. Spinato's, food that brings people together.
When you download the Fry's app, you have easy access to savings every day. Get the most out of weekly sales and receive personalized coupons to save on your favorite items, all while earning 1 fuel point for every $1 spent. Fry's makes it easy to save while you shop, whether it's in-store or online. So you get the most value out of every trip, every time. Download the Fry's app now to save big on your next purchase. Fry's, fresh for everyone. Must have a digital account to redeem offers. Restrictions may apply. See site for details.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding. And as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public, they'll realize
we've got to sell our houses.
We're going to find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Open Door. Start with a free offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. License 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
The Suns did outscore Denver in the third quarter, 25-22, but they've been out of this one for a long time tonight, and Denver will take a 103-76 lead into the final quarter.
Yeah, they need a lot. You know, it's going to take a big effort on both ends of the court right now.
And Denver will have possession. They have Brown handling it to start the fourth quarter. Green is in there, so is Caldwell Pope. Jokic is still out on top. He gets over to Caldwell Pope. They go inside to Green, underneath for Christian Brown. And as he moves to the hoop, he doesn't get the shot, but he's fouled. And the foul will be on the Suns' T.J. Warren. The Suns have Warren there. They have Glendale. They have Durant. They have Shamet. They have Cameron Payne. And this is Christian Brown, the first-year player out of Kansas, at the free throw line for Denver. You know, you look at this Denver lineup. Porter, Gordon, Jokic, Murray, all veterans. They've played together, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years probably.
Yeah, and then you look at Michael Malone, one of the guys that's been around and been solid with his team, with his franchise for a number of years. It gives some familiar stuff.
You bet. Free throws are good. Suns come back, but Glendale inside has the ball knocked away. Then foul is on Caldwell Pope. We're just into the fourth quarter, non-shooting foul. So the Suns will have possession.
When you have a head coach that's around that long, everybody talks about culture. You understand what your expectations are. You understand what the coach wants.
Yep. Suns finally get the ball in from out of bounds to Durant. Durant puts it on the floor, takes it inside, has a little soft 5-6 footer that's good. So Durant has 21 on the night. It's 105-78. But the problem is the Suns got down by 32 points. And just too tall of a mountain to try and climb. Denver comes back. They have Jokic out on top over to Caldwell Pope. And we're going to get now a holding offensive foul on Jeff Green of Denver. So the Suns will have possession. So the Suns went into this game without two of their starters, of course. Chris Paul had been out the whole series, and then DeAndre Ayton went out with that rib injury. And here's a shot on the far side by Payne. He puts it up and in. He's been the bright spot with this team. 24 points for the Suns tonight for Cameron Payne. He's made all 6 of his three-pointers, in case you forgot. Cam Payne. Now Caldwell Pope on the move, and got a foul called on Cameron Payne, reaching in defensively. So 14 seconds up on the shot clock for Denver. They inbound the ball, comes back to Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope over on the angle right side, out to Bruce Brown. Brown over on the left side, the three-point range. On top, Jokic, he wants to shoot a three. Misses that one. Rebounds tipped out front and controlled by Landry Shamet. Shamet, a three-point range on the right side, down to Durant. Durant works the baseline. Shots partially deflected, and as they battle in underneath, we got a whistle and a foul. So the foul here is on Jeff Green of Denver, and that will put Kevin Durant at the free throw line, where he's 5 of 5. Suns getting to the free throw line now. They've been there 16 times, Denver 25. But here in the fourth quarter, we'll probably see the Suns get to the line. Durant's first free throw is good. He has 22 points, but not a good shooting night for Durant. He's 8 of 18. Suns overall are 48% from the field. Denver almost 54. Both free throws by Kevin Durant are good. 105-82. And if you're wondering why I'm not giving the score quite as often as I normally do, just think about it for a while. Out at the high post here, Jokic into the lane, shovels it over on the side to Bruce Brown. Three-pointer good. Bruce Brown puts it up and in. We're in the fourth quarter, and Denver in command. Out on top, Cameron Payne for the Suns over to Lindale. Out it comes to Durant. Durant swings it on the right side. Shamet is there, three-point range. Back to Durant. Durant has some size here now. Pulls back from about 18. The shot won't go. And the rebound pulled down by Bruce Brown. Denver has possession. Brown to the trailing Nikola Jokic. Jokic hands it back to Christian Brown. Out to Jokic. Jokic top of the key. Jokic looking. Feeds it out on top here for Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. He has a little 8-10 footer in the lane, and he knocks it down. Jokic has 10 assists, 8 rebounds, and 26 points. And the Suns come back. They get it out to Lindale. He bounces it over to Durant. Back to Lindale. Puts up a little 6-8 footer. Rules around the rim. Comes off. Not good. And the rebound controlled by Denver. Over goes to Jokic. Jokic sets up over on the left side. Jokic just one-handing the basketball and gets it off on the side to Green. Back into Jokic. Jokic makes his drive, and his shot won't go, but he's fouled. And he'll get to the free throw line. Foul is on Durant. A 110-82 Denver lead. And at the free throw line here now, Jokic, his first one is up and good. Denver has Murray with 26 points, Jokic with 27, Caldwell Pope with 21. Again for the Suns, Cameron Payne with 24. Here's Jokic's next free throw. That is good. Well, you certainly have to admire the ability of Nikola Jokic. Such a sensational player. Just great to watch. Glendale out on top now, hands the ball back to Booker. In the corner it goes. Here's a three-pointer that will not connect for Warren. Rebound tipped to the side and knocked out of bounds, and Denver will have it. 8 minutes, 19 seconds remaining here in the ball game. And, of course, the Suns on the verge of being eliminated here in the Western Conference semifinal playoffs. And Denver ready to move on, and they'll be a great representative. No question about it. Here inside is the big fella, but he took an extra step. So Jokic has the hoop waved off as he shuffled the feet a little bit. And the Suns will come back with possession in their backcourt. Cameron Payne in front now with the ball. Bounce it off to Booker. Back to Payne. Payne looks. His three-pointer. Shoots. Damn.
What a game for Cameron Payne.
Wow. 7 of 7 three-point shooting. Unbelievable. 27 points. Cameron Payne, what a job he has done. He's been the bright spot. Maybe the only one, but he's been a bright spot for the Suns. Out on top now, Jokic gets the ball back to Bruce Brown, back to Jokic, over in the corner to Christian Brown. He'll drive in for a shot, hangs on the rim and falls off, not good. Suns come back with the basketball on the run. Here's Chapman on the right side. Three-pointer up, off the rim, not good. And the rebound will be controlled by the Denver Nuggets. Over the time stripe, and we're going to get a timeout called by Denver. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the game. Denver 112, the Suns 85. Back after the full timeout.
The Suns choose Velocity Services as its official facility services provider, and you can too. Velocity offers a wide range of services to create the ideal working environment. From healthy high-performance cleaning certification to troubleshooting risk of contamination, Velocity Services is here for all of your workplace cleaning needs. Check out our website, velocityservices.com. At Velocity, we are always looking to add to our team with full-time and part-time employment opportunities. To learn more about potential openings, call 602-430-0908.
Arizona is growing, and Global Credit Union is growing with you. Formerly Alaska USA, we have a dozen branches throughout the valley. As Global, we'll continue to grow benefits like no-fee accounts, member-friendly rates, and early payday, where you can access your paycheck up to 3 days early with direct deposit. We're available online or in person 24/7, wherever you are, whenever you need us. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union. On we go.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
We love Suns basketball, the alley-oops, the no-look passes, and the buzzer beaters. As a proud partner of the Phoenix Suns, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona will provide you with a lot to love, too. We know health insurance can get complicated. We get it. Our job is to help make it easy so you can be your healthiest. We're right here in Arizona. We love the Suns. We love Arizona. We are Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. That's why we make trucks like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight and counting. Made for performance and capability, made to play hard and work smart, on and off-road. That's because they're built Ford tough. So be future ready with Ford F-Series, based on 1977 to 2022 calendar year total sales.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
We have 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this game, and that'll be the length of time remaining in the Suns season. And obviously, it'll be a very interesting off-season for the Suns. A new owner, new CEO, and see what's on the tap for the Suns during the off-season. But a bit of a disappointment as they'll be eliminated here in the semifinals of the Western playoffs. And Denver's certainly a top team. They were the best in the West, and they certainly have played like it throughout this series. All right, after the timeout, first round will inbound the ball for the Nuggets and gets it into Gordon. They lead 112-85. Jordan out to Murray. In it goes to Jokic, and Jokic turns inside, and he's going to be fouled by Lindell. Well, I'm not really surprised, Tim, that Mike Malone is keeping his starters on the floor a lot. He wants them to maintain their sharpness because they're going to be moving on, and I'm sure that he wants them to continue to be on top of their game, so his starters pretty much remain on the floor. Here's Jokic's first free throw, good.
Yeah, he better get these guys out. You don't want to, with this kind of a point differential, you don't want to.
You don't want anybody to get hurt. No,
yeah, definitely. Going into the next round. I know you want him to play and finish it out. All right, maybe at the 5-minute mark. Maybe he's got the number in his head.
Maybe. Both the free throws are good. 114-85, and Jokic with 30 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds for Denver. Cameron Payne, who's been spectacular for the Suns, he's been something to talk about. He wheels it over on the left side for Booker, back out to Payne. A long three. He finally missed one. He had made 7 straight three-pointers, and he finally missed one. Cameron Payne. Here now is Murray for Denver. Out to Gordon. On top, it goes to Jokic, and they throw it back on top. Almost lose it, and they do. Gordon chased it, but the ball rolled into back court, so the Suns will have it. And Damian Lee is reporting to come into the Suns lineup here. Devin Booker will check out. Booker, I'm sure, will not see any more playing time tonight. Also, Torrey Craig is checking in. Well, Booker, 12 points, 8 assists. 6:25 is the time remaining in the game. And the Suns have possession. Campaign with it. Behind a Craig screen. Puts up a 15-footer. That one's good. Well, Cameron Payne with 29 points on the night. And it's 114-87. That's our score, but this one has been in the hip pocket of the Denver Nuggets since late in the opening quarter. They had 44 points in that opening quarter, and that was pretty impressive. Now they come back with Jokic out on top, gets it back to Murray. Murray's pass picked off by Damian Lee for the Suns. Lee brings it all the way down. This is out on the side. They go back inside to Torrey Craig. He's covered. In the corner it goes to Shamet. Shamet will put up a three. Shazam! Landry Shamet. And we're going to get a timeout called by Denver with 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the game. Denver with a 114-90 lead. And we'll see if Coach Mike Malone now will maybe go to his non-starters. But we'll just wait and see. We'll be back right after these messages.
As the Valley heats with NBA playoff basketball, the Phoenix Mercury are gearing up for another incredible WNBA season. Join us this summer to witness the return of Brittany Griner to the floor, alongside the GOAT, Diana Taurasi. For tickets and more information, visit phoenixmercury.com/tickets. We'll see you at Footprint Center on May 21st for the Fry's Food Store's Welcome Home opener, when the Mercury take on the Chicago Sky.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people.
Does buying a home in today's market feel impossible? At Mountain America Credit Union, your dream of home ownership is still alive. We offer one-on-one guidance, a quick application process, and for a limited time, a free appraisal. Visit a Mountain America mortgage expert to craft a dream loan for your dream home. On approved credit, membership required based on eligibility. Offer can change or be withdrawn at any time. Some restrictions apply. Equal housing lender. NMLS ID 462815.
Here, moment makers are everywhere, from those in housekeeping to hospitality, from the front desk to the bars to the restaurants and the pools, who turn simple moments for our guests into lasting memories. And they can turn a job into a career that turns coworkers into family. Working together for the greater good of our community. Gila River Resorts and Casinos, this is your moment to shine.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding, and as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
We've got to sell our houses.
We can't find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Open Door. Start with a free offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. license 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
Well, the Suns have 11 three-pointers tonight, so head into Eddie, Arizona Carl Jr. tomorrow and get a free single Western bacon cheeseburger with the purchase of any large-size fountain drink. 11 three-pointers thanks to Cam Payne, who had 7 of them. Cameron Payne has equaled his career high with 29 points. There's 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the ball game. And see with some changes, see who the Suns will come out. I see Landale is back out there for the Suns. So is Torrey Craig, Damian Lee, Shamet is there. And Denver, they get the ball into Jamal Murray. He's remained on the floor. Bruce Brown is there. Caldwell Pope is there. And Jokic and Gordon are there. So the starters are still out there for Denver. Jokic handling the ball out on top. Gets it back to Murray. Drives to the baseline on the right side. Bounce it into Jokic. He'll turn. Little 5-footer won't go. And Landry Shamet has the rebound for the Suns. Throws it ahead. And putting a layup underneath and scoring is Jock Landale. Landale has 13 points. He's 5 of 6 shooting from the field. He started tonight with DeAndre Ayton out with the rib injury. Now Denver's pass deflected away. It's loose, and the Suns come up with a basketball. And pass it over on the side to Torrey Craig. Craig at three-point range. Now he's going to drive in the lane. A fadeaway 10-footer rolls around and goes. It's good. Well, this unit out there for the Suns competing. 4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Bruce Brown handling the basketball. Gets it out to Jokic. He's out on top at three-point range. Goes down inside. And an easy turn and a layup for Bruce Brown. 116-94 is our score. And Denver with the lead. Suns for the basketball. They get it out to Damian Lee. Back to Shamet. Shamet's three-pointer not good, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll belong to the Nuggets. Well, Denver will move on to play the winner of the Laker-Warrior series. Up out of backcourt, Jamal Murray setting things up for Denver. Out on top, it comes to Jokic. He's out of the high post, left of the key. Swings it to Caldwell Pope. Now they give it to Brown. His three-pointer not good. And the rebound comes down to Landale. He feeds it over on the side. Torrey Craig back to Landale. Out to Cameron Payne. Payne, a pusher from 15. Swish! It's good. That's his career high. 31 points for Cameron Payne, and well-deserved. What a ball game he's had.
Came out ready to play, was aggressive from the first play of the game, pulling up that three-pointer.
Definitely. Out front, Murray with the basketball. Jokic comes out on top. Back to Murray. Murray down the right side. Shot in and out, won't go. Rebound to guess who? Cameron Payne. Payne stops, looks. Feeds it over on the side to Torrey Craig. Three-pointer off, no good. Rebound Jokic. Under 3 minutes remaining in the game. Pass it over to Jamal Murray now. Murray into the front court over on the near side. Murray on the perimeter goes into Jokic, and reaching around, picking up the foul is going to be Landale.
Well, I think it's a great time with Nikola Jokic at the free throw line. I just want to thank you for the last 21 seasons.
Well,
been pretty amazing, partner.
It's been great having you alongside. No question about it, Tim.
First game back in Portland, preseason, last preseason game of the year. Not too many guys get to work with a Hall of Famer during their career, and I got to work my whole career so far with a Hall of Famer.
Well, you've been a terrific guy to be alongside. I'll tell you that. As you know, I've had a lot of guys alongside through the years, but you've certainly been there the longest, and you're right there on top of the list as far as I'm concerned, Tim. You've been great. You've been great. Okay, it's 118-96. 118-96. Denver leading it as we get down to 2:40 remaining. Out on top now. Here is the drive by Damian Lee. Gets it over in the corner and putting it up from there. Not able to knock it down. Lee, and it'll go out of bounds underneath. Denver will have it. 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. And as I said, all of us that follow basketball certainly wish Denver the very best as they move on. They've had a great year. They've never had a championship in the Mile High City. They certainly are deserving, I think, with this ball club. And we wish them the very best. Coach Mike Malone and this Denver Nugget team as they move on. Over on the far side, here's the three-pointer that's up and in for Reggie Jackson, who the veteran who came in to get a couple of minutes of time here in this game. And as campaign comes up, he's going to be fouled by Peyton Watson, who also checked in. Now the bench is being emptied by Denver. And a lot of new faces will come out on the floor. I mentioned Reggie Jackson. I mentioned Peyton Watson. Ace Smith, who we know very well, he's coming in. And all for Denver, of course. So the Suns will have possession here. 2 minutes and 11 seconds is the time remaining. Ball will be inbounded to Cameron Payne, who has a career-high 31 points for the Suns. Payne on the right side, gets in deep, tries to put a shot up, and then he's going to be fouled. Foul is on Peyton Watson, a first-year player out of UCLA's basketball program. And here's Cameron Payne at the free throw line. He is 7 of 9 three-point shooting. 12 of 16 from the field. His first free throw here is not good. He's missed a couple of free throws. But he has 31 points. It's career high. Ace Wainwright now is going to come in for the Suns with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. And Jock Landale will check out. He certainly was competitive anytime he got the call.
Yeah, he sure was. I'd love to. I'm not sure of his contract situation, but I'd love to have him back when the Suns roster next year. Great effort.
The free throws aren't good. 2 minutes are remaining in this one. 121-96. Denver with the big lead as they've had most of the night. Over on the side is Watson. Watson on the drive, gets in underneath. His shot from the baseline, 5-footer won't fall. And the rebound will be controlled by Damian Lee for the Suns. Lee up out of backcourt. He drives in deep, puts up a shot, and scores it. Damian Lee, 121-98. Down to a minute and a half remaining. Stay with us for our post-game show. Over on the side, Reggie Jackson. Jackson gets it over now to Najee, the former U of A performer who is out there now. Now sliding in for the shot is Watson, and he'll put it up and in. 123-98 is the score in this one. And Denver will move on to play the winner of the Laker Warriors series. Here's Damian Lee from 15. Yes, indeed. Lee knocks it down. And it's a 123-100 score. Denver now with a minute remaining. They have the ball out between the circles. And will hand it off on the side to Chanchar, who checked in. Chanchar back to Ish Smith. Ish Smith top of the key. In from 15. Jump shot is good by Ish Smith. 125-100. Denver leading. We're down to 40 seconds remaining in the Suns season. And Damian Lee will crank up a three-pointer. Not good. Rebound will be controlled underneath by Watson. He'll take some time. He just walks it over the time stripe at midcourt. This one all over and has been for some time as Denver scored 44 points in the opening quarter to take a big lead and never look back. And all the Suns made a couple of short runs. They never were really back in the game. Closing seconds ticking away here now. Suns will get the ball back. But Denver will walk off with at least a 25-point win. And the ball will be inbounded. And the final seconds will tick away. And Denver will come away with a huge victory to eliminate the Suns in the Western Conference semifinals. The final score, Denver 125, the Suns 100. Don't go away. We'll be back right after these messages.
Suns fans, the 2023 playoffs are here.
Right to the rim,
and we need you to join us. As the heat rises in the valley, so does the intensity. This squad is hungry and priming for a thrilling postseason you won't want to miss. Help us turn up the heat and cheer on your Suns to victory. Secure your seats at suns.com/tickets. It's time to rally the valley.
With 39 valley-wide locations and more coming soon, you're sure to have a Cobblestone near you. Save time, save money, and go unlimited with Cobblestone Auto Spa. When you sign up for an unlimited plan, enjoy the benefits and wash all you want with no contract required. Just ask a Cobblestone team member for more details. Or visit cobblestone.com to find a location near you and sign up today. Cobblestone Auto Spa, official car wash partner of the Phoenix Suns. Let's go Suns.
Hey, it's Vince Marotta, and I've been telling you about Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen being the new official pizza of the Suns and Mercury, sure. But did you know that Spinato's dough gets rolled out fresh before every event at Footprint Center? Meaning you're enjoying the same high-quality pizza at the game as you do at the 5 Valley Spinato's locations around town. And don't forget, Spinato's happy hour is every day from open till 6 p.m. with a 10 under $10 menu and specials on wine, cocktails, and draft beer. Spinato's delivers and offers a full catering menu. Spinato's, food that brings people together.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Santi. Your vitals are looking good. How's the pain today?
Same.
Well, it's about to get a whole lot worse. Did you hear your team just tanked again?
Come on.
Yeah, I want to help you feel better, but I don't know how to treat a losing streak.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, get a touchdown.
At Banner Health, this is what care sounds like. Connecting with you where you are. Banner Health. Exhale.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
Well, stay with us for our post-game show driven by CarMax. I want to take a minute here before we get into the post-game show. And Tim, you touched on it a moment ago, but I think our listeners know that this is my final broadcast for the Phoenix Suns after 51 amazing years. And I just want to say a couple of things. Of course, turning to my right, John Bloom, I certainly thank him for all of his work and help these last few years and wish him only more in his professional career as it moves on. And Tim, I said it a moment ago, you know, big guy, what I think of you. You're absolutely the best. And to be with you for 21 years alongside has certainly been a high point, something I will never forget and always remember. I want to say also to Walt Ellis. Walt, you've been with me for so many years as the technical director. We've worked on so many projects. I want to thank you for all of the things that you have been able to be responsible for that have made it easier for me to work.
Thank you, Al. It's been 17 great years.
Yes, it has been. And I want to say something special to a special group of people. Through the years, I've become friends with so many sightless people. And you can't understand what radio and sports radio broadcasting means to these folks. And I've gotten to know so many sightless people that depend on our radio broadcasts. And I've known people that are in hospitals and in veterans hospitals and shut-ins. And I just want to thank all of those folks that depend on radio for letting me be a part of their lives. And to all the rest of you, before we get in, and we're going to wrap this up on our post-game show, I just want to say thank you for 51 wonderful years and allowing me to bring the story of the Suns in the NBA to you. It's been a great ride. Okay, we'll be back with some post-game coverage. Don't go away. The Suns lose this one. They're eliminated this year. Final score was 125-100 Denver, and we wish the Nuggets the best. Back with the post-game after these messages.
You hearing this? It sounds like
this is playoff basketball.
Time to tap into playoff mode. That non-stop, claw your way to the top, give it all you got type of thing. From inside the paint to outside the arena.
Where did this come from?
Everybody's got to get in playoff mode and stay in playoff mode. Every single round. The NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel continue on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
Hey, Suns fans, the NBA playoffs are here, and you can turn crossovers into cash with FanDuel. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now, and new customers can place a $5 bet and get an instant $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. There's no better place to bet on all the playoff action than America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, official sportsbook of the Phoenix Suns. 21 plus and present in AC. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342.
You've been listening to the Phoenix Suns and exciting NBA playoff action. The Suns are brought to you in part by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Here's to the moment makers. Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people. And by FanDuel, make every moment more. This is the Phoenix Suns Radio Network. Here comes complete post-game coverage. It's time for the wrap-up of the game on Suns Report. Driven by CarMax, the way it should be.
Well, looking at this game, there's not much to talk about as far as the game is concerned. The Suns looked like they were ready to compete with Cameron Payne leading the way early in the opening quarter, but before that quarter ended, they'd given up 44 points to Denver. Denver went off after the opening period, up 44-26. They built a 30-point lead at halftime after having led by 32. They were up 81-51 at the half, took a 103-76 into the final quarter. Really got all over the Suns early and really were in command and win the ball game 125-100. And we're going to talk a little about the season and take a closer look with Tim when we come back right after these messages.
Rod Stewart in concert, singing hit after hit after hit, rocking the stage with very special guest Cheap Trick. Friday, August 4th, Footprint Center. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com. Don't miss the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer performing his greatest hits, Rod Stewart.
Here, moment makers are everywhere, from those in housekeeping to hospitality, from the front desk to the bars to the restaurants and the pools, who turn simple moments for our guests into lasting memories. And they can turn a job into a career that turns coworkers into family, working together for the greater good of our community. Gila River Resorts and Casinos, this is your moment to shine.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding, and as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
We've got to sell our houses.
And find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Opendoor. Start with a free offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Opendoor is represented by Opendoor Brokerage Inc. License 02061130 in California and Opendoor Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
Tim, just some of your thoughts on the year. Obviously, there have been up and downs this season, the big trade, but a lot of things happened during the course of the season for the Suns.
Sure did. Obviously, Devin Booker continues to impress around the league. Hopefully, someday the league and the people that vote on All-NBA recognize that as well.
Well, I hope so also.
Yeah, obviously, the big transition in ownership to Matt Ishbia. He came in, made a big trade right at the deadline, lost a couple of great guys, and Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges doing some great things with the Brooklyn Nets, but you bring Kevin Durant. Now the offseason, what does the roster look like next year? Now you have more time to incorporate Kevin Durant with Devin Booker. Obviously, a big question, it's the elephant in the room.
Yes.
DeAndre Ayton didn't play today and really had an off playoff push. So that's something that you have to rebuild his confidence, get him involved in the offense alongside of Devin Booker as well as Kevin Durant. But you saw a lot of great things, right up to tonight with Cameron Payne really coming out and impressing in this game.
He made a statement there.
He sure did.
Yeah.
And every chance you get to be on the floor and make those kind of statements, you take advantage of them. So happy for him.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw all these guys do some great things. Torrey Craig, Ish Wainwright at times, Josh Okogie. And now we have to find out about Chris Paul, his health, and what he's going to do next year.
Okay, back with a little more right after these messages.
Searching for your next set of wheels? Get pre-qualified at CarMax and see your personalized monthly payment for any of our cars with no impact to your credit score. Because CarMax has made it as easy as a Sunday drive to get your financing options with a shopping experience tailored to you, so you can get the car that's right for you and right for your budget. Get started at CarMax.com and compare your options in just a few easy clicks. See CarMax.com for details. CarMax, that's car buying reimagined.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people.
When you download the Fry's app, you have easy access to savings every day. Get the most out of weekly sales and receive personalized coupons to save on your favorite items, all while earning 1 fuel point for every $1 spent. Fry's makes it easy to save while you shop, whether it's in-store or online, so you get the most value out of every trip, every time. Download the Fry's app now to save big on your next purchase. Fry's, fresh for everyone. Must have a digital account to redeem offers. Restrictions may apply. See site for details.
Phoenix Suns playoff basketball on the Arizona Sports app and 98.7.
Well, let's ask John Bloom for a couple of his thoughts concerning this year. What are some of the things that jump out to you, John?
Well, Al, first of all, I want to thank you because I know we're celebrating a lot of things tonight at the end of the season. Obviously, it's not easy to celebrate when it comes like this, but we can never have enough celebration for the man that we've all loved listening to. And for all these years, I speak for Suns fans, and I know you and Tim got a chance, but I wanted to jump in there as well. Thank you so much, Al, for everything you've done for me personally and for all of us. I include myself in that Suns fans group. As far as tonight's concerned, man, this was tough. I didn't expect the Suns to not compete tonight. I expected them to come and compete and potentially force the Nuggets' hand in a Game 7. But this is a Denver Nuggets team that isn't just a Johnny-come-lately. This is a team that's been number one for a long time. In fact, the vast majority of this season, they are playing with continuity, they are playing with confidence, and they are playing with consistency. And the Suns were not able to have those things, and that's not all necessarily, the fault of the players because, again, this was a group that didn't have a lot of time together. Didn't have that continuity and that chance to build those other two factors. So tough one. Tough way to say goodbye to the season, and certainly not the way we all wanted to let you call it a career.
Well, thanks. And as I mentioned earlier, John, thanking you for all of your help through the years and hoping that your professional career will just expand now. And just been great to be alongside you and Tim, as we mentioned earlier. So, again, we wish Denver, their coach Mike Malone, and all the people in the Mile High City to move ahead. Wish them the best as the playoffs continue. As far as that pretty much wraps things up here. And for one last time, this is Al McCoy saying thanks for being there. Thanks for being with us tonight. And from the Footprint Center here in downtown Phoenix, we'll just say so long for now.
You've been listening to Suns Report, brought to you by the new Love Your Car Guarantee from CarMax, featuring 24-hour test drives and a 30-day money-back guarantee, up to 1,500 miles. Learn more at CarMax.com. This is the Phoenix Suns Radio Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
This hour powered by FanDuel.
This is the Suns postgame show, hosted by John Bloom, recapping tonight's game and letting you sound off on the Suns. Brought to you by Budweiser Zero.
And the final seconds will tick away. And Denver will come away with a huge victory to eliminate the Suns in the Western Conference semifinals. The final score, Denver 125, the Suns 100.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back inside Footprint Center. That's the Hall of Famer Al McCoy. One final time on the final call. 125-100, the final score tonight. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. They're moving on to the Western Conference Finals for the fifth time in team history. The Nuggets have yet to win an NBA title. Maybe this is their year. And certainly this was their series. This was a series that was tough from the start for the Phoenix Suns. Going to Denver to start it out on the road. And dropping those first two games, you knew in Suns history, only one time did they come from down 2-0 to win a series. That was that epic battle 30 years ago when Paul Westphal called his shot. And actually in the press conference room said the Suns were going to run the table after losing the first two to L.A. So we all remember that. And now here we are saying goodbye to another Phoenix Suns season. And it's a tough way to do it here when it really was not competitive because at one point, midway through that first quarter, 27-26 was the score. There was a little bit over 3 minutes left to go in the first. And then the Nuggets just put the pedal down to the metal and said, see ya. That's basically what happened. 19-0 run at that point, ending the first quarter into the second. They led by 18 after 144-26. You thought, well, maybe the Suns could rally if they can bounce back in the second quarter like what happened in Denver in Game 4, when the Nuggets took a big 15-point lead. Suns bounced back in that second quarter. They pull within 3 at the half. But in this game, that was not the case. The Nuggets would have another run at the end of the second quarter. I told you 19-0 between the first and the second. Then at the end of the second quarter, another 19-2 run, and all of a sudden it's a 30-point game at the half. 81-51, and we're all starting to think about what summer's looking like. That was halftime. And I remember that being halftime in round 2 last year. And I know you all do too. And it's not a good feeling. And I'm not going to try to spin this in any other way than just the Nuggets were the better team. And team is the most important part when it comes down to basketball. You can have superstars, and that's great. And they can get you a lot of wins in the regular season. And sometimes they can get you some wins in the postseason as well. But to win at the highest level in basketball, it's about team. And the Nuggets played great team ball. They win it 125-100 here tonight. All right, let's line up your phone calls. This is our last chance to do it this season. Take your calls, talk Suns hoops. So I'm looking forward to at least doing that with you folks, the fine fans of the Valley and beyond. 602-260-9870 is the number. 602-260-9870. Your calls after tonight's season-ending loss, 125-100, the final to the Denver Nuggets. Coming up next on Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Suns Postgame Show with John Bloom, brought to you by Budweiser Zero. If you're on the treadmill, on the trail, at the job site, walking the dog, open up the Arizona Sports app and listen live. Read breaking sports news, get podcasts, check in with the local teams, and more. The Arizona Sports app is presented by Ready Services Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
While drinking at Suns games could be a cause for concern, fans shouldn't have to compromise enjoying their night of entertainment to the fullest. So, as an alcohol-free product full of real Budweiser taste, we have the unique opportunity to bring Budweiser's flavor, taste, and enjoyment to guests with zero compromise. Introducing Budweiser Zero, the crisp, refreshing taste you can expect from a beer without alcohol. Be 100% on your game with the new Budweiser Zero, official partner of the Phoenix Suns and sponsors of the Suns postgame show on Arizona Sports, the local sports leader. Enjoy every game this season responsibly. If you drink, don't drive, decide to ride.
Eric was way behind on his taxes.
I owed a lot of money to the IRS, almost $15,000. I tried to make payments.
The IRS wasn't satisfied with Eric's efforts, so they came after him full force.
They're coming to put a lien and a hold on all my income, my home, my car. I was just overwhelmed at what to do.
Then Eric called Optima Tax Relief.
When Optima Tax got involved, the calls would stop, the threats would stop. It was easy like 1, 2, 3.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and their team of expert tax professionals took care of Eric's problem.
I owe $15,000, and now my debt is clean. I don't owe anything.
Take Eric's advice.
If you have a tax problem, you need to call Optima Tax now.
Call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Dave Burns here with Liberty GMC General Manager Chris Scott. Chris, what's up?
What's up, Dave? I'm looking to buy more vehicles, which means I'm offering $1,000 more than any written offer that's brought to me. Also, this month, you can save up to $6,000 off the all-new 2023 GMC Acadias or enjoy 3.9% for 5 years.
Your dollar always goes further at Liberty GMC. Shop and buy online all the time at libertygmcaz.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey everybody, it's Dan Bickley for Revitalize, the weight loss program with Hall of Fame credentials, the weight loss program that spawned the Bickley and Murata revolution. But the numbers are only half the story, and that is because Revitalize gives you so much more than weight loss. They'll give you real wellness, which is something the fads and the quick fix scams will never do. They'll give you tools that last a lifetime, which provides real sustenance, and in the end, it's a journey of empowerment, because when you crush your weight loss goals with Revitalize, you are going to emerge as a new person, stronger between the years and more confident than you've ever been. And that feeling is magical. So if you are looking to lose weight in 2023, head on in for a no obligation visit. Their staff is amazing and you will never feel pressured. Call Revitalize at 480-435-3557 to find out more. Find them online at revitalizeweightloss.com.
John Bloom, Suns postgame show. Brought to you by Budweiser Zero.
Bain over to Booker. Booker on the angle left. Booker will launch a three. Shazam! Booker hits the 3-0. 21-19 as the Suns have the lead.
That's the Hall of Famer Al McCoy on the call. Yeah, back then in the first half, first quarter, Suns had a lead. You could hear the energy in the building. 21-19 was the score then when Book hit his 1-3 of the night. He was 4-13 from the floor, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 12 points. Did lead the Suns with 8 assists, a steal and a block and a rebound, but not a Devin Booker type performance tonight. However, don't sleep on the fact that we just watched probably the best playoff performance in Suns history and what Devin Booker did in these 11 games. It's not easy to celebrate because of the fact that they're bounced in the second round again for the second straight season. But Devin Booker put on an absolute show. And I think a lot of people around the country took notice of that. Unfortunately, Nikola Jokic and that show will continue because they're moving on. The Nuggets win tonight 125-100 behind 32 points, 12 assists, 10 rebounds from the Joker. That's his 11th career playoff triple-double. He's just going to extend that lead over Wilt, most ever by a big man in NBA history. And we'll see what happens with the Nuggets. I mean, they've certainly got a shot to bring the first ever title to the Mile High City. It's not just because they're the number one seed in the West, and they had the best record, and they've got the guy that won MVP 2 years in a row and could have won a third this year. It's not just because of those things. But I think, you talk about Denver taking on a team from the Eastern Conference. Those teams don't go to high altitude at all. If the altitude makes a difference, if it truly does, and I think it does play somewhat of a role when the opposing team comes to the Mile High City. At least the Suns go there a couple times during the regular season. The Eastern Conference teams go once, and it's just, another high altitude city would be Utah and Salt Lake City. And again, that's in the West. So Interesting to see what happens with the Denver Nuggets. I know that's a total digression, and I know we're all focused on the Suns, understandably. I feel the same way you all do. We're going to get right to the phones right now and hear from you here on the Suns postgame show. Cody in Gilbert, lead us off, my man. You're first up tonight after a tough one here at Footprint Center.
Hey, Bloom. First, we got to get the hat tip to Al. My son and I left the arena just like last year. Early, and part of the reason I did that was so that I could listen to him for the one last time. Right?
Nice.
Suns weren't really giving effort anyway, so I wanted to hear him because honestly, that's who I grew up listening to on TV and everything. He is Suns to me, and that's he's going to be missed big time. He deserved so much better than what they put out there tonight. Just so much better. But enough about that part. Hopefully this is good news for you. I'm hoping because I'd love to hear you on the call a little bit more now. And I don't know if that's official or if that's not going to be it, but I hope it is for you and whatnot, because that would be great to hear. In terms of the game, it's pretty simple. If Booker doesn't play well, we lose. That's how it boils down to. And 2 years in a row now, he hasn't shown up in the last game. I think he's probably more injured than he was going to tell anybody. He was definitely slow laterally today. You could see he didn't have the gear to blow by. You could see he couldn't stay in front of guys. And, I just feel for the guy because he had an amazing postseason, and it just died at the end. And, that's going to happen sometimes. It's time to blow things up, and that's what's going to happen. And Anybody who gets on the call tonight and says we should not have traded for Kevin Durant because if we had Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, this would not have happened, is kidding themselves. This team just didn't have the horses around them. Even with those two guys, this team would not have had the horses around them. They need a major overhaul. Denver, look at what Denver did. Caldwell Pope was humongous, not just in this game, but in this series. Humongous. That was an off-season pickup. Bruce Brown, humongous. That was an off-season pickup, who the Suns, by the way, could have got. So if you're looking at me, that's the stuff. James Jones is going to have to start doing some actions. Like, he's got to do better. And that, to me, is what makes the difference.
Yeah, no, Cody, good stuff. Look, I don't know if I agree on the one phrase you used, which was major overhaul. I think that there are going to be changes, no doubt about it. But when you've got Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, it's a pretty good place to start. I do think that, there's going to be different players. But look, when it comes down to tonight, I don't want to completely simplify it down to this level. But if you look at the Denver Nuggets, that's a team that has been a well-oiled machine all season long, and they played the same way consistently. They're 5 guys, starting 5, and they're 3 guys off the bench. Everybody knew their role. Everybody relished in their role. They got comfortable in that role. They settled in, and there was a confidence factor there. The Suns just could not settle in. They couldn't find that group, and there's a variety of reasons why. And I'm not making any excuses. It's just the facts. So it was a tough matchup, and Denver is a very good basketball team, and I want to emphasize again, team. And the Suns, we're still working on becoming a team, and in the offseason, there will be more steps to try to accomplish that, and they'll have Kevin Durant for the entire time. Because, again, he has 3 more years on his deal. And as Cody mentioned, it was a tough thing to say goodbye to Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. But I happen to agree with Cody. I think if you don't make that trade, the season still ends at this point. Denver Nuggets are too good. I haven't talked to my guy Flex in Jersey in a minute, and it's really disturbing me that this has to be the way that we're going to catch up here, Flex, because, man, I wish it would have been something better to talk about tonight.
Oh man, my brother, I'm home under the sheets with the flu, man. Got sick yesterday, man. So it's been rough, brother. But I had to call in and talk to you, man. I had to call in and say my love and send my love to the great Al McCoy. What a career. I grew up listening to Al, had some time to talk to him at the finals 2 years ago. And that will go down as one of the most memorable moments of my life, getting to talk with Al for about 15 minutes about everything that's in that man's brain regarding 51 years of Phoenix Suns basketball. So, Al, if you're listening, man, I love you. Thank you for everything you've done. You inspire all of us, and I wouldn't be doing anything I'm doing if it wasn't for people like Al McCoy. And then, like Cody said, man, fingers crossed, man. You know I love you, John, and I'm hoping for the best, and I'm hoping that we can start a new streak with you making these calls, taking over for Al McCoy. But we'll let the cookie crumble how it's gonna crumble. But I wish you the best. But as far as tonight, man, I mean, John, we talked numerous times, before this all went down, and with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, you have a puncher's chance. It's like a boxer that gets subbed in for the big fight because somebody pulls out 2 weeks before the fight, and he's got a puncher's chance. And that's kind of what this was this year. This was never, I never had the expectation that this team was, absolutely the best team in basketball, that they can absolutely win a championship, or that they had to win a championship. But when you have those 2 guys, you give yourself a puncher's chance because they're that good. And, they were part of the final 8, and it stinks that they lost like this tonight. But, they were 2 games away from the Western Conference Finals, and this is a team that has a lot of work to do. They weren't even a team. They were a collection of talent that was put together on the fly. And you're asking them to go out there and do one of the hardest things on planet Earth, which is to win an NBA championship. That Denver team is very good. Give them credit. They've been the best in the West, and they showed it. You guys mentioned it on the call before. You know, they're deep. They knew their rotation. They had their starting five. These guys have been doing it all year. Mike Malone's terrific. And so they deserve to win this series. I don't want to take anything away from them, but now you kind of get to take a deep breath, and you get to evaluate, and you get to say, okay, now we have this new window of Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. I'm going to say this, John. I'm never going to look at this season as the beginning of the Kevin Durant and Devin Booker era. I'm just not. I believe next year is going to be the first season of Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, because in actuality, that's what it is. And so now you get to sit down as a collective group and get the pieces that fit, really sit down in the boardroom with the guys that make the big decisions and say, hey, what fits? What players can maximize this window of Kevin Durant and Devin Booker? And I think that they'll do that. I think they'll sit down. They'll have plenty of opportunities this offseason. There will be changes, and I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about in regards to that. But I agree with you. I don't know that it's going to be massive changes. I don't think it's a complete overhaul. But I think there will be changes that will help, again, utilize Kevin Durant and Devin Booker and get the best out of them. And so I'm looking forward to this offseason, and I think the future's bright. This was never a championship or bust season, and they'll have a chance now to maximize this window, because the window just opened with Kevin and Devin. This isn't something that's closing. It's just beginning.
I'm with you, man. It's great stuff. I'm always glad to hear from you, Flex. I want you to feel better. You don't sound 100% for sure. So sorry to hear that you got hit by the flu, and get better soon. And don't be a stranger, my man. I hope we get to see you out here in the Valley sooner rather than later. Let's head over to Glendale and talk to Alejandro. You're next up here on the Suns Postgame Show.
Hi, yeah. First off, shout out to Al McCoy for his 51 years. This wasn't the ending that I expected for him. The Suns didn't really play as good as I thought they would. And I really think it boils down to like the center position. Jock Landale and Bismack Biyombo, they did the best they could, but we need a better starting center, and we need to figure that out. Like what's going on with DA? He did really good during the regular season, and then during the playoffs, all of a sudden he just falls off. I think that's something that needs to be addressed this offseason.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, again, I think a lot of things are on the table, as has been mentioned. And so we're going to have to wait and see. And we're all going to find out once we get into that portion. But you're right on the money, Alejandro. I know I agree with you. And thanks for the shout out to Al. I know he appreciates all of it as well. There was a huge crowd kind of surrounding him as he finished up his broadcast tonight. They were chanting his name. Great stuff out of the fans that did that. I heard it. I know we all heard it, and we all respect it as well. Jennifer in Casa Grande next up here on the Suns Postgame Show. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer, what's up? What's on your mind? Nope, I think we're going to put her on hold. We'll take a break and come back with more of your calls. 602-260-9870 is the number. Suns fall to the Nuggets 125-100. They are eliminated in 6 games here in the best-of-7 Western Conference semifinals. Nuggets move on. They'll face the winner of the Warriors and the Lakers. They're heading to Game 6 tomorrow in Los Angeles. We'll come back with more of the Suns postgame show on Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Suns Post-Game Show with John Bloom, brought to you by Budweiser Zero. When you say Alexa, Siri, Google, play Arizona Sports. That's modern technology serving up Arizona's biggest sports personalities, along with breaking sports news and inside info you won't hear anywhere else.
Playing the 98.7 Arizona Sports live stream.
Hey, it's Gamble. I have an important question for all the men out there. Do you suffer from low sex drive, fatigue, irritability, a loss of muscle mass, or increased body fat? I'm sure many of you do. It's actually quite common, so don't worry, you're not alone. You may be suffering from a hormone imbalance. Hormones are important for regulating most major bodily processes. Because of their essential role in the body, even the smallest hormonal imbalance can wreak havoc throughout the body. The good news is BackFit is now offering hormone optimization. Contact them today to see if you're a candidate. With 10 Valley locations, BackFit can get you back to feeling your best in no time. Call 877-BackFit or text BACK to 620-620. Mention Gambo while scheduling to receive their introductory offer of $149 for your complete hormone screening. I know guys that went to BackFit for hormone optimization and they've never felt better. That's 877-BackFit or text BACK to 620-620.
Message and data rates may apply.
There are few things in life that people get as emotional over than their finances, and that can be very dangerous when it comes to your investments. This is Jill Schlesinger, business analyst. Did you know investors lose money every year because they trade on emotions, headlines, and hearsay instead of data? But there's a solution. StockCharts.com. StockCharts.com has been the leading online charting tool that experts and disciplined traders have used for over 20 years. By utilizing the most advanced online charts, they're able to view and understand market history and investor sentiment by using technical analysis to manage their risk and find opportunities. You can do the same. Go to StockCharts.com for a free 30-day trial, pick the stocks and indexes you want to track, review historical data, spot the trends, then make informed decisions and invest with confidence. You'll also have access to a knowledge bank from leading global analysts on how to interpret an ever-changing market. Better insights for smarter investing. Go to StockCharts.com and start your free 30-day trial today.
Guys, fellas, men, do you want a better sex life? Roman has genuine medication and helps you achieve and maintain what you need to perform. Roman has discreet wipes that help you last 4 times longer in bed. Roman has testosterone testing and treatment. Treating low testosterone can help revive your sex drive. So men, what are you waiting for? For a better sex life, go to ro.co/bettersex. Do it today and get 20% off. That's ro.co/bettersex.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
With car prices at an all-time high, our donors are now getting highest receipts ever. Donate at carsforkids.org, and your car can be picked up tomorrow.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
John Bloom, Suns postgame show. Brought to you by Budweiser Zero.
Now the Suns over on the far side have Cameron Payne over to Kevin Durant. Durant just inside the three-point line. Starts his drive to the baseline, has a 10-12-footer. Swish, it's good. Durant hits the hoop.
That's the Hall of Famer Al McCoy on the call. Kevin Durant, 8 of 19 from the floor. He made all 7 of his free throws. He did not attempt a three-pointer tonight. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a block to go with his 23 points. The Suns were led by a career high in the playoffs, 31 from Cameron Payne, but they fall to the Nuggets 125-100, the final tonight in Game 6. Nuggets moving on, having won 4 games to 2 and advancing to the Western Conference Finals for the 5th time in franchise history. The Suns finish up the season and end up going 6-5 in the playoffs after winning the first round in 5 games and losing here in 6. All right, let's get back out to the phone lines. Michelle in Glendale's been waiting very patiently. You're next up here on the Suns postgame show. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how you doing, John Bloom, tonight?
Hanging
my
in
question
there.
for you. Why is it that Monty Williams and the coaching staff do not have the team ready in the playoffs, ready to come out and play? Again, they're lacking the energy. They're not there. They're not responding. And my other question is too, I know DeAndre was hurt, didn't play tonight, but with him, he played good a couple of years ago in the playoffs. But then ever since that playoffs where we went to the finals and when against Milwaukee, since that he's disappeared. Do you think it's something with the big man's coach that's coaching him?
No, I don't. I think Mark Bryant's a fantastic coach. He's the big man coach you're talking about. And I think that when it came to your first question, which was, I think in essence, why they didn't get more out of him or why they weren't more prepared, something to that effect. If I had that answer, Michelle, I think they would hire me on the coaching staff. I'm just simply a radio dude here. But look, if I had to guess, I think a lot of it has to do with just the varying roles and the fact that there wasn't as much consistency. You look at the Denver Nuggets, again, that 5 has been starting all year long, and the 3 guys coming off the bench know exactly what they're asked to do every time they check in. And that's what, team basketball, that's really what allows you to play good, solid, consistent team basketball. I can't really come up with any better, explanation in my own brain than that. And I know it's maybe making it a little bit simple, but I don't know. That's what's standing out in my own head tonight. Jeff in Ahwatukee, see what you make of it here on the Suns postgame show. Hey, Jeff.
Hey. How are you doing, John?
Hanging in there, man.
So I just want to ask, out of the three people that I'm going to say, Chris Paul, Ayton, and Coach, do you think all of them will be gone? One will be gone, 2 will be gone, and do you think there's a culture problem, losing by 30 points on back-to-back closeout series? That's it. That's all I got to ask.
Can you? Did I lose Jeff? Are you still there?
No. I am here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Well, just say it one more time. I had somebody yelling in my ear here. Tell me, give me your question one more time.
All right. So my main question is: do you think it's a culture problem? And with that, do you think out of the 3, Ayton, Chris Paul, and Coach, do you think they will all be back? One will be back? What do you think is going to go on with those 3? Those are my biggest concerns.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Thanks for the phone call, Jeff. I don't think it is a culture problem, to answer your first question. And I think it was Coach, DA, and Chris Paul. Again, they don't pay me to answer these questions or to give them advice on these questions, but I think that there will be some serious changes during the offseason. I find it hard to believe that you'd say bye to all of those guys. I mean, Chris Paul has a partially guaranteed contract next year. DeAndre Ayton signed his max contract, so he has that. And if you're not going to have him, that means somebody else is going to trade for him. And, Monty Williams is a coach of the year, a guy that took him to the finals that, obviously was trying to put things together with his staff, having made this late move and not had a massive amount of time to prepare for what the playoffs would look like and what this team would look like in the playoffs. I don't know. It's a lot of tough calls and decisions to be made, but you have new people that are running the show. So I think it's fair to assume that there are probably changes coming. Tom in Phoenix, next up here on the Suns postgame show. Hey, Tom.
Hey, long time no talk to, John. I've been talking to you since day one of your job, and you're doing a fantastic job. And I just want to say, I hope you get the job next year of the radio announcer for the Suns. Anyway, I'm going to have a little bit of a different take than most people.
Okay.
I just feel like this Suns team is just incredibly overrated. Not Book, but I mean, everyone after last year's regular season was talking about, oh, this is the best team the Suns have ever had. They're better than the Barkley team. They're better than the Nash team. And you know what? Our bench is just horrible. And maybe horrible is too strong of a word, but there's no Boris Diaw coming off the bench. There's no Leandro Barbosa or Goran Dragic coming off the bench. James, I'd rather see James Jones in his prime coming off the bench than these guys. I mean, maybe James is getting a chuckle right now out of this, but I mean, this team has proven that they made a great run 2 years ago, but other than that, they bowed out now 2 years in a row in round 2. I think the Suns need to take a deep, long look in the mirror and really think about what they want to do for next year. And, tonight was a perfect example. the grass isn't always greener on the other side. You have Aiden sitting on the bench, and what happened? We got destroyed. And this game reminded me a lot of Game 7 last year against the Mavericks. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, look, Tom, I know you mentioned the bench. I want to start there. And look, I get the frustration. Thank you for the call, by the way, and the kind words. The one thing that I'm going to just say is when you're talking about the Suns bench, you also have to realize that 3 of the Suns starters tonight are normally on their bench. Landry Shamet, Jock Landale, and Cameron Payne. So if you're talking, if you're downgrading the Suns bench, you got 3 of them in the starting lineup. So that's part of the reason why when you go to the bench, maybe you're not getting the same production because, again, now you're strapped. Your depth is being really challenged. And, again, you look across the way, the Nuggets are playing 8 guys, period. I'm looking at a Celtics-Sixers box score. The Celtics are playing 7 guys, period. Everybody they go to, when you've got 7 or 8 guys in a rotation, I mean, they have their assignment down. And that's an advantage. So maybe the Suns will focus on, trying to solidify that kind of tighter rotation earlier in the season and be ready when the playoffs come. But it's hard to look that far ahead now. I know. We're just trying to tie a bow on this one still. Kerry in Phoenix, you're on the Suns postgame show. Hey, Kerry.
Hey, John. First of all, like everybody else, I want to chime in and say that I listened to you all season. I thought you did a great job. Every time I tune in, you're always right on topic with the take on the game and keeping things upbeat because, you can't win all the time. And Al McCoy, I'm a Phoenix native. I go all the way back to Connie Hawkins, and it's just an amazing career that Al had, and kind of a sucky way to go out tonight for sure for Al and for you. But I hope that you get a bigger role in the Suns next season because you definitely deserve it. So,
nice,
as far as the game tonight goes, and it wasn't just the game, but that's going to be the big takeaway because this really stings. I mean, this is 3 years in a row, and this has been written about over and over again. The finals 2 years ago, and then last year with Dallas. I mean, not just. I know the playoffs are different basketball than the regular season, and I think one of the things that might be different, even though when you lose a game, there's no moral victories. I don't know if I can speak for all Suns fans, but I mean, for all of us that have hung in for many, many seasons, it wouldn't have been great if we would have lost by just a couple of points tonight, but it sure as heck would have been a lot better feeling than getting just drubbed out of our own gym again. And I go back to the coaching, and in Game 5, just like in tonight, I saw some player changes and lack of timeouts. I'm not quite sure why Monty doesn't like to stop the clock when it really needs to be stopped, when we really need a refresher and a gut check to go back on the court, but it doesn't seem to happen often enough. And then I mean, you were talking about this the other night on Game 5, where he starts the second half with Shamet, and then within a minute of the start of the second half, subs Shamet out for Campaign, and it's like he's constantly searching for that combination. But it kind of feels like he just doesn't have command of some of these substitutions, and we do a lot of them. And you just said it with the last caller. I mean, Denver is a well-coached team. The players have their assignments. There's 8 players that play the whole playoff series. I'm sure those guys are tired. I'm sure they would like a break, but they know what their assignments are. And I feel like with the Suns, we're constantly subbing guys in and out, different combinations on the floor. And it shows in the flow, in the offensive flow of the game. I think that's why there's so many starts and stops. We can't. How many times during the regular season and in the playoffs have we said, the Suns get going and then they can't keep it going. They can't keep the consistency. Well, I feel like that points to all of the subbing out and all of the changes that are made, and I think that disrupts the flow. So it's a tough one. I know there's a lot of listeners out there that aren't big Ayton fans or want to pile it on the bench or whatever. Obviously, this is a business. You can't just get rid of DeAndre Ayton. I mean, he's got that max all guaranteed deal that most teams are not going to want to, say, oh, sure, we'll go ahead and finish that $132 million deal you guys signed.